Friday. Let's do this. How are we all doing? Oh my Lord. I tell you what, right? This week has been absolutely crazy. I had Monday off all day because it was my birthday. It was fantastic. I had a brilliant birthday. I really did. And thank you so much to each and every one of you lovely peeps out there who sent the best wishes to me. Because I tell you what, it was a brilliant birthday. It really was. So I had the day off. But anyway, since then, I've been back to work a couple of times. Well, I say a couple of times. I've been back in the office a couple of times in London. And that was good. It really was good, actually. I was in there today, and it's very rare that I go into the office on a Friday. I can't believe I've been in work on a Friday for like a good 6 months or so. But anyway, it was brilliant. I had a really good time. I was glad I went, actually, because the work was quite intense. But as always, it was great to be back in London. And it was fun as well, seeing, all my friends from work as well. But yeah, the rest of the week I've been working from home, and my kind of Lego cabin is under construction. And I tell you what, it's coming along really, really well as well. So I can't wait to show you the latest vlog on that next week. So I'm really looking forward to that. Anyway, how are you lovely lot doing? I've got an absolutely boatload of people to get in from the panel in just a second. But first of all, I want to say hello to each and every one of you lovely people out there as well. How are you all doing? Who we got out there at the moment? We've got Pink Wheels Free. Hello, how are you? We've got Echo Bricks. Hey, Echo Bricks. I got your message on Instagram as well. We've got the wonderful Captain Zane. We've got Moto. Now, Moto is actually going to be in a minute. He really will be. I can't wait for that. I haven't seen Moto for a little while, actually, because he's been doing a few shenanigans with those Lego masters. We've got Just Build It out there as well. We've got Christian M. We've got Burner Builds. Nicoletta, hey Nicoletta, good to see you. Matthew Builds Bricks, hello mate, how you doing? Slug Biker as well. The wonderful Lorraine Fox. Who else we got out there as well? We've got Barefoot on Bricks, to name but a few. Lester, hello Lester, how you doing? I like the countdown as well, Lester, coming down from 42. I'm loving that. And Sam Parry, hello Sam Parry, nice to meet you, mate. Welcome to London Bridge Bricks. Now, I just want to say a quick thing, folks, like I always do. If you've got any pictures that you want to send me on Instagram, send me a DM and I'll show them off later on in the stream. So I like that. And of course, if anyone wants to support the channel, and you're more than welcome to, if you do, then throw us a super chat. And then what I'll do is I'll add your name here to the London wall. And then I'll give you a big shout out over the weekend on Instagram as well. But anyway, as I always say, folks, it's just awesome to have each and every one of you here to share your time with me on a Friday. But anyway, it isn't just about me. It's about all these beautiful people as well in the panel. So who should I get on first? I'll tell you who I'm going to get on first. I'm going to get on someone who's he's so regular, he is, folks. I've been streaming with him since Wednesday. He's my good mate from Ireland. He is, of course, the wonderful, the amazing, the rather attractive, especially when he has shaved for us. And I think he has tonight, folks. We could be within luck. He's the beautiful, of course, Cy O'Connor. Hello, mate.
Hi, I'm happy to be here.
You sound like a robot. Have you shaved?
Yep, I have.
Sometime this week, I think he shaved. Good to see you, mate.
Shaving.
Right. Hold that thought, you wonderful thing, you. Where would you like to go? Would you like to go to America? Would you like to go East Coast America, Mid Coast America, somewhere else in America that I've got no idea where this person lives? Or would you like to go to the UK, my friend?
Well, I'm interested to find out where the Mid Coast America is. So we'll go there. Okay. Well, I this is kind of mid to south America, I think this is. I could be completely wrong, folks. What can I say about this young lady? Well, all I'll say is that she is throwing out loads of good content, as of course everybody is
on the panel tonight. But this one in particular, folks, she kind of looks at things in a different way, a kind of, how can I put it, an architectural kind of way. And that, of course, is a lovely segue into getting her on to this channel tonight. It is, of course, the wonderful Claire, aka the Plastic Architect.
Hey guys, nice to see you.
Good to see you too.
Hey,
you're looking awesome. You're looking awesome, and that bookshelf behind you is looking particularly awesome. Look at that. That is brilliant. Now I've got a thing. You know, I should have got it out tonight actually. But you know the I don't know what you'd call it actually, like a picnic blanket that you've got on your sofa.
I know what you're talking about.
It's one behind it there.
It might. That's it. That's it. Just
like a wool blanket.
That's it, yeah. We call it a picnic blanket because we use them for picnics over here when we can. It's like a backyard. The amount of people that have told me this week, is that your backyard? I'm like, no, it's my garden. It's a thing. It really is. I'm gonna have to put that in the tag that one. But yeah, I actually have that. I have the exact same one. So I'm going to be, if I can find it, I'm going to get it out and I'm going to feature it in a vlog later on as well. We can call it the vlog blanket or something.
Yeah, you should like do like the picnic live stream or something like that. And go and build. Yeah.
I do. I've got ideas. I've got ideas coming out of the ear rolls. But anyway, where would you like to go? Would you like to go over the water, over the pond to the UK?
Sure.
Or would you like to stick in America? What's your preference?
No, let's take an international flight.
Oh, we're going to take an international flight. Okay, we're going to go. I'll tell you where we're going to go. We're not only going to go across the pond, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go across to a different realm, a mystical realm that they call Twitch. Let's do this, shall we? Let's bring her on. She's called. Her name's Cranky, but in all honesty, folks, she's anything but cranky. She is, of course, the wonderful Cranky Bricks.
Hi.
Hey, Cranky. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm all right. Are you well?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, it's good to be here. I had a off work ill earlier in the week, so it's nice to be getting back in the groove, chilling out a bit, ready for the weekend.
Ready for the weekend? I know, because I saw you. I hope it wasn't the fact that you was in London Bridge Station a couple of days ago that made you feel a little bit under the weather.
It was pouring with rain as well.
Well, that's England at the moment. It is. It's just either raining. It's either very sunny or it's very rainy at the moment. It's crazy. It's great for the plants, mind. It's fantastic for that. If you're into your photosynthesis, folks, you're in luck. England's the place to be at the moment. It really is. But anyway, moving on swiftly. Where would you like to go? Would you like to go to America, maybe the East Coast, or somewhere foresty? I can't quite know where this other guy lives. It might be Colorado. Can't remember. Or would you like to go stick in Blighty? Where would you like to go, Cranky?
Goodness, this is too difficult to decide. Let's stay in the UK.
Oh, you want to stay in the UK? Okay, you're going to stay in the UK. Where should we go in the UK then? I'll tell you where we're going.
Oh my goodness, there's multiple choices inside.
There is multiple choices. I am sorry.
We're going to the middle coast of the UK.
Okay, put it this way. Where would you like to go? North of the M25 or south of the M25?
I don't even know who's who, so I'm just going to say north of the M25.
Okay, north of the M25. That's easy. That whittles it down to two people. I'm just going to pick this person off the top of my head. This person.
North if you can. There we go. Yeah, it was north.
Okay, I believe this person is more north than the other person, but they're going to correct me in a minute. That's for sure, folks, because it's a bit like
this is a geography test.
You got to be on your wits when you come onto this stream, I tell you. Anyway, let's. Where should we go, folks? How can I describe this person? Well, when I first met him, he didn't have any hair, but now he's got more hair than the average wig shop. In all honesty, and he hides it under a big cap that he never seems to wear the right way around. But that's his style, folks. That's his thing. That's the way he rolls. It really is. Anyway, he's a good-looking chap. And I met him a few weeks ago. I'm going to meet him again in a couple of weeks. He is, of course, my good friend, Thomas from Tek Productions. Hello, mate.
Hello, everyone. How you doing? Greg, I think you need to invest in a compass because your point of north, south, east, and west is just disgusting.
It's disgusting. I never know geography to be described as disgusting.
It's not good.
Maybe a globe as well.
I'm under. I put it down to one thing. I'm under pressure to perform. I don't actually know where Tek lives. In all honesty, folks, I keep thinking it's kind of Reading, and anyone who says they're in Reading always says they're in Oxford for some reason, which is miles away. But anyway, Tek.
Neither of those are north of the M25. But
Are they not?
I thought they were.
Anyway, well, let's come back to that, Tek. Where would you like to go, Tek? Would you like to go East Coast America, somewhere else in America that I have no idea where it is, or would you like to go sticking Blighty?
We'll wrap up the MRs. We'll go back over to America.
We're going to go back over to America. Okay, we're going to go back over to America. We're going to go East Coast. How can I say, folks? She's recently hit 10,000 subscribers, and deservedly so as well. She's sorry?
She's not on the East Coast.
Well, no, actually, no, you completely. Do you know what, folks? I'm having a complete dropout here today of geography. My compass is completely gone. The North Star is south, as far as I'm concerned tonight. This person actually resides in Texas. Let's get it right, shall we? It is Texas. I'm sure it's Texas.
It is. You can't get further west, I don't think.
I know. It's kind of Midwest as far as I'm concerned. Remind me next time, folks, right? To check the atlas. Google Earth, I need you now. I really do. But anyway, moving on swiftly. I'll tell you what, if I could cut this out, I really would. But anyway, let's move on, shall we? She's from Texas, right? She's married. She's married to a guy called Ross, who's really into his Lego Star Wars, folks. But lucky for us, she's into a Disney. It is, of course, the wonderful Emmasaurus. Hey, Emma.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I'm from the East Coast, at least. I live in Texas, but you were, I don't know.
I knew there was a connection there somewhere. See, I knew there was a connection there somewhere, Thomas.
You had a 50-50 chance, Greg.
50-50. East Coast, West Coast. Emily, wonderful to see you.
Yeah, great.
You're looking great. Everybody's looking so well. This is amazing. Everyone's gleaming. They really are, folks. Where would you like to go? You can either go over the pond to Blighty, or you can stick in America.
Let's stay in America.
Oh, we're going to stay in America. I love it when the Americans do that. This guy, I think this guy lives in Colorado, folks, but I'm probably completely wrong. So I'm not even going to attempt to tell you where anybody lives anymore. How can I describe this person? Well, you know what? I'm just going to say it. He's on Lego Masters Season 2. It is, of course, our good friend, Moto. Hello, Moto.
Hello. I live in Denver, Colorado. You got that part right.
Yes, come on. Now, just don't
However, there is no middle coast of the United States.
No.
There is the Midwest,
America,
which is the
that's not like
eastern
it,
middle part. There's the Mountain West, which is where I'm from. And there's the Desert West. And then there's the West Coast. And Emmasaurus lives in the South, but not the Deep South, which is actually the Southeast. It's very confusing.
It's pretty confusing, yeah.
Are you saying that Texas is not in the Midwest or the Middle Coast?
No.
No, Texas is its own thing. It's in the South, but it's its own beast.
Do you know what?
It's its own thing.
My geography teacher always said, Gregory, you need to try harder. I make him right. I should have studied rock so much harder.
Middle Coast.
Middle
Coast.
Don't confuse me. Middle Coast. But anyway, folks, basically, if you want to know where America is, right, go from London, chuck a left, and you meet this other place called Ireland, and then just keep going. Go across a great big pond called the Atlantic, and then boom, finally, you'll get there.
Ignore Iceland and Greenland while you're traveling.
You keep going south a bit. It's a little bit warmer. Avoids all those wows. So anyway, where are we going then? Where would we like to go? Basically, we can go to Blighty, and you could go to northish of the M25 or south of the M25. Where would you like to go, Moto?
I love you getting it wrong. So I'm saying north of the M95 because it's probably going to be
right. Well, this person, he's technically more north than the other person. Please note to self, find out where these people live, please. Okay, here we go. This is so we're going to go north. This guy is actually wearing a bit of a Moto top. Actually, tonight he really is. It's his favourite top. In fact, he seems to wear it so often. I think he's probably got multiple copies of it, or it's a tattoo on his bare chest. But anyway, let's bring him on show. He's the man with the band. He's of course Solo Brick Builder. Hello, mate.
That's the first bit of geography you got right so far. Hello.
Good stuff.
Just about.
How you doing, Team Moto? Look at him. Look, he's playing around with some sort of layout thing.
Yeah.
Our team name is the Science Alliance, but that's
Team Moto.
I've got to change that now.
We'll take it. No, we'll take it. It's good.
We are Team Moto. We really are. Anyway, we got someone else in the green room as well. So let's pop over and grab him. He's of course our resident artist, and he's definitely south of the M25. I think maybe, or I don't know, maybe about 5 o'clock on the M25, somewhere around there, folks. But most of you are probably thinking, what's the M25? I'll tell you one day. But anyway, let's bring him on. He is, of course, Matt the Elder, aka Family Bricks.
G'day, how are we going?
Stay in there, yeah. Look, Australia, Africa. Yeah, that is true. That's true.
Close enough. Yeah.
It's close enough. But yeah, this is it. This is. I can't fit anyone else in, folks. Honestly, we're all kind of shoehorned in here. Anyway, so I'm going to do.
Way to go, Matt.
What's that one? Let's have a look at this. Who's this, Matt? I'm more north than you, Solo. I don't know, Matt. I mean, Solo. He's pretty tall. He's a pretty tall one, apparently. He's a big lad. Anyway, let's have a little mooch around, shall we? I'm going to go over here. I'm going to spread the blue.
London Bridge. I apologize. I want to show you. I'm going to be working on a build. So, is it okay if I show it before I start putting it down and messing with it?
Oh yeah, no, that's cool. Is it like a Lego? It's nothing you've built on Lego Masters or nothing like that, is it? You didn't sort of get halfway through it and then thought, I'll finish it off.
Do you think we keep that stuff? No way. That's not ours. That's Fox.
Really? Oh, come on. There must be a few of you go in there and grab a few sort of 1x2s, pop them in your pocket.
No. So fun story. I pulled a brick out of the pit and it had burn marks on it from season 1 Explosion Challenge.
No, really?
And I brought it up to the pit boss and I said, this brick's not usable. You're going to have to take it. Because you can't take anything out of there. It's really not allowed. So I could have had a burned brick. I could have pocketed it, but no, I did the right thing. I turned it over.
Wow. I would have kept that as a kind of memento for from season 1. The season 1, season 2 connection.
You can tell it's from East London. Just I'll stick that in my pocket.
Look, butter wouldn't melt. Don't believe it, folks.
Now this one's a bit fragile, so it might break, which might make for good tubing. But
okay. Now, what do they call it when it's fragile, Claire? You've got a particular phrase. Is it something like structurally unsound or something like that?
What? You mean like brittle?
Yeah.
Remember, I'm not a structural engineer, Greg. I'm just an architect.
Oh, I see. That's such an architect thing to say. Oh my god.
It's fine. I'm a structural engineer.
Now you can defer to Cranky.
Yeah, you can definitely to consult.
Oh, okay.
But you already have geography, so I wouldn't start.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
I don't know what that is, but it reminds me of something like Alien.
It's a balloon popping, right?
Yeah. Red balloon is popping.
Wow.
Awesome.
Oh wow,
that's cool.
There's so much animation and motion.
I built one just like that earlier.
I was about 10
So
years.
I'll set this down. I've got a bunch of tiles, and I'm gonna smooth it out during the build, during the stream.
Wow.
Is that coral? What color is it?
It's red.
No. Okay, got it. Something.
Yeah, there's not enough coral in the world to put together.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, I don't what.
Well, look at that. I tell you what, right? If that was grey, right, and knock off that little bit at the end there, and I don't know, yeah, you could that would make a great Death Star.
Oh yeah.
Look
at that. I love the dart. Anyway, is that a real dart you've got there?
It's a real Lego dart.
Is it? Blimey.
Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't. Well, I don't know about you lot, but I wouldn't want that chucked at me. That'd be a nightmare.
That's cool.
Wow, that's way too cool.
Man, you're awesome.
I tell you what, you're like the Eric Bristow of the YouTube community, and if you don't know who Eric Bristow is, Google him.
Yep, I'm definitely on Team Moto.
Yeah.
I think you got that.
That's what he's all about. I know what my money's on. Actually, is there any betting websites out there that we could actually we could suggest who we think might win it? That'd be a good one. Tech, find out.
I'm sure
for
Vegas probably will have odds on it, but I wouldn't.
Oh yeah.
I can't
Odds on.
condone
Here we go,
that.
folks. Anyway, like I always say, folks, you lovely lot out there in chat, if you've got any questions for us, do chuck them our way. And don't forget, please leave us a bit of a thumbs up if you fancy it. If you don't like it, give us a thumbs down. And check out everybody in the panel down in the description below.
That would just be wrong.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I've got to be objective. That's the kind of guy I am. Matt, what's he saying there? Moto catering. The Fox is fantastic. Yeah.
Do you guys want to know about the catering?
Yeah.
I can talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, we talk about it.
Yeah, so in America we have what's called fast casual. It's a style of restaurant that's kind of more than a little bit better than fast food, but still pretty quick. and it was always boxed lunches. So, except for emergencies, it was they'd give you 4 choices, and they would comply with your dietary restrictions, and you would write down what you wanted, and it would show up. Now, you didn't know when you would be leaving the studio, so sometimes the timing was a bit off as far as the heat of the food, but overall I thought it was pretty decent, and just snarf it like crazy, so eat as fast as you can because you have to get back to set. The time is always running short.
Yeah, the unions and stuff like that, I suppose. We were kind of learning a little bit about that. So Lego Masters then, it's a bit of a thing. It's kind of having a bit of a renaissance here in the UK because we're getting season 1. But I'm curious.
The US version, right?
The US version, yeah.
Lego Masters Fox, not Lego Masters UK or AU or any of that.
Oh no, Lego Masters basically Lego Masters UK is I think they had about a budget of £10.50 in all honesty in comparison to the American one. And I tell you what, folks, I'm being diplomatic by saying that, I tell you. But I'm curious though, someone like Emmasaurus or Claire or Cranky, would you ever consider going on, Brick Masters or Lego Masters and being a contestant on there?
I think that'd be awesome. Yeah.
No.
I mean, we're not good though. Like we're not on like Moto level of mods. So I don't know if they'd pick us, but we'd definitely go for it.
Oh, okay. So Emily's definitely up for it.
You can just apply, right?
Yeah.
You can always apply.
Well, you and Ross as a couple, that's a good one. I like that. What about you, Claire? Would you be game for a little bit of Lego?
Yeah, it seems fun. It seems harmless, right? I don't know. But yeah.
Could you imagine going
I'll tell you, it's not harmless.
It's not harmless.
You have to be ready to go.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Tek? Would you do it?
Nah, I've not got the ability or desire to put myself that much in the public eye. Absolutely not.
Oh, come on! You're on YouTube.
I know, but it's very different. It's very different.
I think I would do it as long as I didn't get knocked out in round 1 because that's always the embarrassing one. It really is. Cranky, why wouldn't you want to do it? You come out with some great stuff.
I just the thought of having to do anything under pressure, and especially I don't know, all of the drama and the pressure and that's just not for me. Not at all. Nope.
Oh my God.
What about you, Solo? Come on, we'll ask some of the geezers if they'd be up for it. Solo, would you do one?
I don't think I'd actually have the temperament to do it. I'll just be Mr. Angry Man. As soon as it goes wrong, I'll be putting my fist through everything.
What about?
Yeah, don't break the set.
Matt, what about you? You're a London AFOL. Would you go on there?
Look, I'd think about it. It would depend on how they did it, because obviously when they did the UK version, they had kids and things on it, and my son definitely wants to do it. But if they go for the more American format with just adults and things, it'd be interesting to see. But it's knowing some of the people out there and the skill sets and things that they build. It's sort of like, you'd probably just get the floor wiped with you, sort of thing.
Greg, what would you plan to build in like a 12-hour challenge, like a battle pack or
maybe a video, like a CMF or something?
Yeah,
CMF. That's pushing it, isn't it?
Jeez,
look at you, look. He loves it. He does.
Throwing shit already.
He loves it. All right. Okay. So
do all your panelists treat you this way as a host?
I get abused left, right, and centre. I really do. Mostly
disrespect, man.
I get abused from him 3 days a week. I get abused from him. He sends me abusive Instagram messages and pictures.
Yeah.
And this one here, he just does this to me all the time. Except when in the plan. Hey, Matt, if you'd actually watch my video, you'd know it was a flat roof that's going on there, not a pitched roof. I like the Popeye arms as well. But yeah, if anyone's wondering what we're talking about, I'll tell you a little bit more about it later. The thing is, what I've noticed with this is this, Claire. I'm going to try and throw in as many architectural things with this cabin I'm having built as possible. So when you watch my video, if you ever watch my stuff, that is, you can play architecture bingo or something like that. I put
Like a drinking game. Yeah,
a little sub game in there for you.
Perfect.
So that's Lego Masters. What about you, Si? If there was a UK Ireland Lego Masters, would you go on there? Because, like, I mean, I know I get abused for building slow. I can think of one other person that, you know, is a little bit slower than I am. Yeah.
I go for the experience. I would have no chance of getting past round 1, though. So I go for the laugh. I applied for Big Brother in like years and years ago, and I got far enough with Big Brother. But I didn't have to build anything, and I didn't have to do anything crazy. But yeah, it would be a good experience to try out, but I wouldn't get anywhere.
I would love to watch Big Brother with you on it. That would be so good. I wish you'd done it.
I know. It was the last
But
one.
you and Greg, you would have to go together, right?
Say again?
You and Greg.
Yeah, me and Greg would be awesome.
Greg can have his big TV filming you.
Oh, here we go. This is the ladies. This is.
Greg feels right at home in front of a TV. In the camera.
Greg?
What it is, folks, right? I took an iPad with me, right, with Tek, right? We met Tek. No one ever talks about Tek in his shorts and his jeans. We won't go there. But I took an iPad with me, and the abuse I'll get it for taking an iPad with me into a Lego store. I don't know, but
the iPad would have been fine. It was the entourage of 20 people.
Oh, I can't help it. But the thing is, right, the reason I took the iPad is a simple thing. My iPad has got a 4G connection, and it was just easy then. It was just nice and easy. So what was that, Matt? There we go.
There we go.
Oh,
Matt, you've changed your art again. It's slightly not. Sold on Lego Masters. Meet the friend, Mr. Fix It. Very good. I like it. I like the legs. Who's legs today? Hey, I tell you whose legs they remind me of. Tek.
My name actually.
Oh, here we go. So anyway,
there was a comment about manufactured drama. The good thing about Lego Masters is that drama is not manufactured. From what I could tell, all the drama was just people talking, but most of the drama is just the difficulty you have meeting the challenges on this season, because they are wicked challenges.
So they just stress you out as much as possible, is that? They don't manufacture any sort of fights. They just make sure everyone's really stressed all the time.
Well, no, the stress comes from trying to meet the minimum requirements for the challenges, at least this season, because they were not easy. They threw us tough stuff to build.
And if you were saying it's tough, that's why we couldn't do it.
No, I mean, you can't. Everybody hates the clock, right? That's what you hear everybody say. Yeah. They hate the clock, but that's the way it's done. Is you only have so much time, and you have these requirements which are tough to get to in that amount of time. So, the drama comes from trying to build something, not just meeting the requirements, but something that looks really great too. And it's just heads down, machining out the brick as fast as you can.
Machining out the brick. Blimey.
Just laying brick as fast as those little fingers can go.
Well, I tell you who's laying brick at the moment is this young lady. Now, Emmasaurus, what are you building?
Here's the box. Building a cute friends set. This is, what is this called? Lighthouse Rescue Center. It has some really cute little animals in it. There's like this little seal. There's a dolphin. It's really cute. Right. But yeah, I've had this in my backlog for like a year. And I don't know. Felt like today was a good day to build it.
Yeah. Well,
Friends,
I tell you what,
I love the Friends animals. I love the Friends colors. Those sets are just great.
They are pretty awesome. Holly is saying, Moto, can you amplify your mic, please? I can hear you okay, but...
Give me a second.
Okay. We have the technology. Now, Claire.
Check.
What Friends sets have you built recently? Because everyone seems to be into Friends at the moment, which I think is amazing, because I'm a big fan of Friends. I like Friends so much. I even like the mini doll folks, but I seem to be the only one who does. So
I built on Sunday it's like a retired roller coaster set, but it uses like the train tracks instead of the roller coaster tracks, and they're like in that kind of teal cyan color, that Friends color. So they're pretty cool. yeah, I really like that one. Lots of really fun stickers that I wish I had 2 copies of, which would be great. But yeah, I'm a big Friends fan.
So you like Friends? I like Friends. I love the mini dolls. Do you like mini dolls?
I am neither here nor there with them. You know, they don't. I'm not like creatively inspired by them. I don't find a desire to put them on display, but I understand the from a marketing perspective and the desire, like, you know, playing with like my friends, like niece and like all the young girls that I have in my life. They actually are more attracted to the mini dolls than the minifigs. So I get it. But you know.
Have you got like okay? Rest of the panel. Who else builds? Well, Emily, you do. Are you into mini dolls? Do you like mini dolls, or are you kind of like, nah, leave the mini dolls, but I love the build sort of things?
Yeah, I guess like with the mini dolls, I'm kind of same as Claire. Like I don't buy a set for the mini dolls, whereas sometimes I will buy a set for the minifigures. But I don't hate them. I don't love them. I do think that they're really high quality. Like I was comparing some of my Disney mini dolls versus Disney minifigures, and the mini dolls were just way more detailed, a lot more going on there. And I used to just avoid the sets because I just didn't care about the mini dolls. Like, oh, I'm not going to buy the set because it comes with mini dolls kind of thing. And yeah, I kind of changed because I was like, wait, these sets are really good. Like, you know, if you're avoiding these sets just because they have mini dolls in them, you're going to miss out on a lot of really cool colors, really cool builds, just overall great sets, you know.
Well, that's cool. Well, now, Solo, you kind of deviate between Lego and Kobe, and Kobe have got an interesting. They have a minifigure that's kind of like a combination of mini doll meets how can I put it? Massacre meets mini doll. What's your thing on it? Do you think the mini dolls are actually better than the Kobe ones? Because the Kobe, you know, models seem to be pretty good, but the actual mini doll stroke minifigure has got a little bit to be desired. What's your thoughts on that, mate?
I think there's been a lot of, in regard to the torso, I would say there's a lot of inspiration taken from mini dolls. Where they got the face from, I don't know. Someone must have fallen asleep and had a really horrific nightmare, because my God, it gives me nightmares. But yeah, I'm the same. I only buy them for the sets, not the mini dolls.
Yeah,
the mini dolls,
that's cool.
horrific.
That's cool. That's cool. Now, talking of being cool, folks, I've got my mic just in shot. Is that good enough? Is that all right? Does that make you trendy? Am I down with the kids now?
I'll do a sound check while I'm here too. Check.
I can hear you absolutely fine. Can the rest of the panel hear Moto? Okay.
Yeah, it's fine for me. It's
fine.
just the chat seems to be having trouble. A couple of people who aren't hearing much.
Cool. Moto, just out of curiosity, how do you connect? Do you connect in Wi-Fi, MiFi, or through through
I have a hardwired Cat 7 straight into the computer.
Oh, Cat 7, blimey! I didn't even know there was a Cat 7. I thought there was only 5 in there. 6S.
It's the same form factor. It's just that the cable has a different rating for higher speed. So you may have Cat 7 and not even know it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'm only getting into that because I used to do networks when I was younger, and I've got to run a big Ethernet cable down to the cabin at some point.
Yep, hardwired network.
Yeah, no, I definitely prefer it. I really do.
If my audio is still a problem, what I found is I have to disconnect and then just join again, and everything's better.
Yeah, no,
I think it sounds like it's doing better now. Slugbiker and Isabel, I think, have said that it was muffled and now it's clear. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's cool. All right, we're in a good place. Delicious Foods. Thank you so much for the $10, my friend. I really appreciate it. It says, ahoy, Tricky fam. Ahoy, London Calling fam. Cheers, dude.
Ahoy, hoy.
Appreciate it. But tell me about this ahoy hoy thing. Where does that come from? Cranky, you're probably the instigator of that sort of thing.
No, Moto should be the expert on that one. That's Cranky Bricks.
It's a Tricky Bricks thing. So Alexander Graham Bell, when he invented the telephone, he thought the proper way to say hello over the telephone was ahoy hoy. And it's part of The Simpsons, and Mr. Burns, a character on The Simpsons, always answers the phone ahoy hoy because he's that old. But it's carried over, and now with Tricky Bricks, instead of hello, we say ahoy hoy.
Ah, I didn't know that. Apparently, back in the day, I remember reading. Sorry, folks, I'm going completely off piste here. But back in the day, hello actually didn't mean hello as we know it today. It meant something along the lines of you're interrupting me. Something. It's quite a bizarre thing. Hello today isn't the same representation of what it meant back in the day when they invented the phone, because obviously people didn't have phones back then. Imagine life.
So what is it? What is that? What does that say? Is it oi?
Yeah. Well, what do you want? Sort of thing. Or what? I tell you, have you ever had that with Si? Have you ever phoned someone and they've picked up and it said, instead of saying hello, blah blah blah, you know, blah blah blah, like you do, they say what? Like that. Have you ever had that?
Or they say, yeah, and you're like, hello.
Yeah. Yeah, hello. Yes, is this? Yeah, is this the NHS? Something like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's weird. How about you, Emily? When how do people normally answer the phone in America? Do they go ahoy or something like that? Well, what do they say? Or you're from Texas. They go howdy.
You'll get some howdy. Yeah, you'll get some howdy. Usually it's just kind of like ironic, or I don't know. Like it's just because it's like, oh, we're in Texas, we can say howdy, so let's just do that. No one says ahoy. That's not something people say here.
Nope, it's not.
I always, if I said ahoy, I'd always feel like I have to do that.
It sounds like a sailor thing. Like it fits like that.
No, it's just a Tricky Bricks thing. No one says ahoy in America. It's hello. It's tradition.
Yeah, hello.
Out here in the West, in the South, it's howdy. Any place where you had ranching back in the 1800s. So, but no, it's usually, sometimes people just say their name. It's usually a hi or hello, or this is blank, or if you're business, you've called whatever.
What about you, Si? Does anyone? Is there a sort of a particular? How can I put it? An etiquette for answering the phone in Ireland?
No, just like hey, or how's it going? How's it going? Yeah. That would be one. Like, so someone ring, you go, oh, how's it going? That would be it.
How to answer what? Very annoyed sounding. Yeah, basically, folks, I'm doing it from the point of view that you don't actually know who's calling you, because obviously, depending on who's calling you, it does have a bit of a thing on how you answer these things. What about you, Matt? You're Australian. Do they even have phones in Australia?
No, we just have a big long string and a couple of tins on the other end, so you got to. It's like time sharing.
Well, they've upgraded from the kangaroos then, so it's a step forward for them.
Do we get a good day?
Kangaroos run around with aerials on their backs. That's crazy.
Oh, that's the right.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
That's not me, is it?
No.
Yeah, so Emily, he's an artist, but he's into his cubism at the moment. Think Bart Simpson's art meets cubism. That's Matt Elder at the moment. He's going through a phase. That's all I'm going to say to that. His Instagram pictures are very different to what we get on this program. But there we go. Keep going, Matt. Keep going. So Solo. What about you then? What's your way? You're always on the phone because people need help and stuff like that. How do you generally answer the phone?
Hey. Depends what kind of mood I'm in.
You don't say hey. That's way too relaxed for you.
Yeah, I mean, I have got to be polite and professional in my line of work, Nah, again, it all depends what kind of mood I am. I am the kind of person that will answer the phone and say, what the hell do you want? Yeah, I am that kind of person. But generally, it's just, hey. That is it.
Hey.
So, don't text Solo.
Yeah, I can't hear someone personally, but there we go. Catherine, sorry, I can't help but notice it. Are you drinking Ribena tonight?
It's Coke.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Getting so much questioning. I'm going to go back to water. You're not the first person who's asked.
As well.
Yeah, he's drinking Coke.
I've got green cola as well. I've got.
How do you drink a pint of Coke? I can't do. I've never been able to do that. It's beyond me. Tek.
Yeah.
Is he frozen? Oh no, there he is. There he is. He came back alive. Tek, do you want to do a thing later on? A segment?
Oh yeah, I'd have to do homework. All right.
Yeah, you got to do homework. How about you, Si? Are you up for a segment?
No.
Okay.
I will if you want me to.
All right, I will. So anyway, let's talk about a little bit of Lego news. Let's talk about Friends. Let's talk about friends. No, not talk about the
What, the other
friends.
friends?
Yeah, the other friends. Yeah, let's make this the stream, the one where they talk about friends. And so, friends, I'm gonna ask the panel a quick, easy question. Cranky, get ready for this because you're going to be first. Are you a Friends fan? Yes or no?
The television show,
Somewhere in
correct?
between.
Can you go in
Yes.
between? Why?
Sorry.
Why? You see,
Well,
yes or no?
I've seen every episode, so I can't really be like no. But like it was a while ago, right? I'm not still a fan. Like I don't go back and rewatch them or anything now.
I'm
So
a-
that's why I'm like somewhere in between.
There is a new episode coming out on the 21st of May.
I'm
There
excited.
is.
That'll be cool.
Yeah,
There is.
yeah, that's gonna be good.
I'm mostly interested in the set because it has it has lavender, light yellow, teal, medium nougat, and all of those colors in it, and a boat, dark orange. Is it dark orange? Canoe? I don't know what color it is. Anyway, there's a canoe in a new color. That's mostly why I'm beginning this set.
Cool. All right, Ty O'Connor, are you a Friends fan?
Like Cranky, I've seen all the episodes, but I wouldn't be I wouldn't call myself a fan because I don't watch I don't go back and watch reruns. But I'm a fan of the sets. They are awesome. Like they're just amazing, and the nostalgia, like I mean, is brilliant as well.
Yeah.
But
All the little in jokes in the new set look so good. They look so funny.
All right. Well, what about you, Claire? Do you like Friends? Are you a fan of the
No,
set?
not at all. Like actively not a fan.
But what about the sets? Do you like the sets?
I think the sets are cool. Like I think I've seen some really cool rebrickable stuff, so I'll probably do something with that. Yeah, I think the show is like pretty actively homophobic, which I know was pretty common at the time. But yeah, I didn't even think it was particularly funny. So
Okay, I never thought it was really. I never really got the homophobic thing. I just thought they were a bit.
If you watch it again now, Greg.
yeah, it's like
Quite
it
different
does
if you
the
watch
thing
it
where
now.
like it makes fun of any kind of like hyperfeminism that if like a guy like a seemingly male character would have any kind of feminine qualities. And then as far as like the relationship arc between Ross and Rachel was just kind of horrifying. So if you really go back and like think about it, but
yeah.
don't get me wrong, like I think there's like a time and place for these things, and I think like the show would get canceled if it came out now. But yeah, I think like
I suppose it would be interesting to see how this new one, how it fits in the current.
yeah, I'm sure they're going to modernize it. I think what's weird about it though is that like not weird, but I know that there's like super fans. There's like a lot of people that like watch it over and over again, even now. Like in the same way that it's like it's almost like a comfort in the background. So but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, honestly, like people, it's more. I think it's more like nostalgia than anything at this point for many people.
Yeah,
It's a new episode, not so. They're not in character. I thought it was like Friends episode, but they're not going to be in character. Or am I wrong?
I don't know. I heard they were just getting together. It was just a bit of a meet-up, like a reunion. Solo, are you into Friends, or do you like the Lego set?
I like the Lego set. I think the Lego set's really cool. I think they've gone above and beyond. Me personally, because I mean, Lego could have quite easily done them separately, couldn't they? I mean, Monica's apartment one part, Joey's apartment another one. I think they've done really well. But I'm the same as everyone else. I'm like Friends. I do have it on the background every now and again, just either that, Big Bang Theory, or The Simpsons, just something there for background noise. I take it or leave it. But the set, I think, is really good. I'm definitely going to be picking that up, no doubt.
Yeah, I think what's like kind of weird about the show is that like, or not weird, but at the time, the female characters were like hypersexualized and were seen almost like iconic in terms of like fashion and hair and relationship standards. And I remember like in high school and middle school and stuff, people would be like, I'm a Monica or I'm a Rachel. And people did that even like with Sex and the City and other like, and I actually like Sex and the City, even though it's like totally inappropriate and I hate its rhetoric, I still watch that with nostalgia. You know what I mean? That was my crappy TV show that didn't age well. I still like, you know what I mean? So everybody's got it, I guess.
It's just shows the time though, wasn't it? It was just
it was, Fraser, blimey, if you want to see something awkward, watch Fraser back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was.
Married with Children is actually worse. Like, you look at some of the
Yeah.
jokes, like they were cutting edge for then, but even like today, you just couldn't get away with it.
Right.
So, Solo, what are you trying to do?
Georgie, bear with me.
There
There you go.
Have you installed some sort of new software or something that's messing around with your camera?
I've just been messing around with a few things. That's all I've
I
been
think he
doing.
put on Windows 98.
Yeah, Holly had
Windows 98.
X-Files.
X-Files, baby. X-Files, yep.
And like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, there's like I have a lot of like crap TV that I loved. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Alien.
haven't tried to rewatch. Has Buffy aged badly as well? Like, I haven't tried to rewatch it.
I
love
rewatched it and I enjoyed it. I rewatched Alias. That actually was entertaining. I don't know though. I can watch like lots of really bad TV. Like I watched Vampire Diaries and all those CW garbage shows. So my standard is obviously low, even though like I speak like in a way that it's not.
I want to know everybody in the chat. Throw me some TV shows, and we'll play around with that because that seems to be quite a good one. But we'll see what we think about them. But let me know what
So
your
London.
older ones were from back in the day.
I watched Friends on original broadcast with no VCR. I tuned in exactly when it aired because that's what I had to do at the time.
So, sorry, Moto. Most people on this in this chat probably don't know what a VCR is. Can you explain?
Come on.
Oh my god.
So if you're familiar with magnetic tape, so we used to have these things called cassettes, and they had magnetic tape on reels. And
That's not helping, Moto. That's not helping.
Okay.
so there was this thing called a phonograph, kids, and you got this big vinyl plate. And it was like a DVD, but it was on plastic, and there was a physical needle. And after that, there was this real thin magnetic tape that was on reels, and it would wind through, and there was a little magnetic head that would read the signal. And the big tape was called a VCR for video channel recorder, something like that. And you could record TV shows onto these cassettes. But before that, you actually had to sit your butt down at the time of the show when it broadcast. There was no demand. And you sat through it, and then you did things during the commercial breaks, and then you came back and you watched the rest of the show.
Yeah, I remember always, you just have to time it. There was always
I can't
3
believe I'm
advert
explaining
breaks.
this.
Mhm.
Like, I remember like the first one, you'd go get a snack or a drink or something, and then the second one, you go to the bathroom, and then the third one, you get, like you'd have to do one activity in each break.
Yeah, that's how you got your chores done.
If you live in America, you've got 67 ad breaks.
True.
I don't know how you Americans put up with all those adverts. They drive me nuts. They do.
Yeah, the concept of like skipping an advertisement or fast forwarding through it is novel for sure.
Sorry, what?
I know.
Doing what?
I just like skipping an advertisement.
Yeah. Well,
that was not going to happen.
No. I remember sitting on my bed and like having the radio play and then tried to record like a song off the radio onto my cassette tape and like try to time it perfectly.
You were making a mixtape, and always the DJ would 9 times out of 10 the DJ would interrupt with their voice, and you'd have to try again.
Exactly.
That's true. Oh yeah, the tapes. I used to do that with the old TDKs.
I'm not going to explain Betamax, Doc. No.
Betamax, Betamax. Then it became a thing. All I can say.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to explain Betamax.
Betamax. Yeah, Betamax.
To these guys.
But put it this way, folks. When Sony came out with the Blu-ray, it was its last hurrah at the world of optical music and all that kind of stuff. I forgot what the format is called now. Optical something or other. Emmasaurus. Finally, I get to ask you the same question. Friends. Did you like the program back in the day, and do you like the set that's coming out?
Yeah, we actually watched it. Oh gosh, I want to say like a year or two ago, and we watched it all the way through. It was kind of fun to watch because like I'm Emily and my husband's Ross, and so there's that whole like, there's an Emily and Ross thing in there, and he's like, oh, I take the Rachel, and they're getting married, and we thought it would be funny like at our wedding. He's like, oh, I take the Rachel, and just like confused everybody. But it turns out no one in our family is a Friends fan, so we didn't do that. That would have just been really awkward. My parents would be like, why did this just happen? So yeah, that was probably a good call. But yeah, like I do like the sets. I bought Central Perk, and I really do want to like modularize all of it eventually. And I actually bought 2 central perks because I was hoping to do like some big rebrickable, and then the rumors came out for the new one, and I just like haven't even touched it. It's still just in the box. So maybe that was a mistake buying 2. I don't know. But I'm just waiting for some sort of rebrickable to just modularize both of the sets. I think that would be pretty cool.
I knew there was a reason I got these. London Wall's falling down.
Oh no.
London Bridge is falling.
Sorry. London Bridge is falling down.
Don't start him.
Hey, it's London Bridge. Look at that. Look. So I bought these. Do you know what? I bought these for absolutely no reason whatsoever. I just thought it'd be a good idea. I don't even like key rings. Can't stand them. But for some reason, I felt compelled to get them. I don't know why. I just did. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever bought, folks. It really is. No use for them whatsoever.
I'm going to agree with you on that. I don't know why. I love the outfits, like, but all my minifigures are all yellow, just because I don't have enough of the other colors. So, like, I just take them for the clothes. I don't need them to be like the characters from the show.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I know. It's
with a keyring, you can't change anything out. Like, its fixed is only ever that bigger. So,
which is a bit weird having a chain on your head as well. I don't know. I think sorry for them for some reason.
Greg, I bought my first Lego keyring about a month ago.
Oh yeah,
I never bought one before.
What did you go for?
I bought a golden brick because I had to.
Oh, hold on. That isn't a little bit of an inclination as to what happens in the series, is it?
Absolutely not. It's just in general. In general, I'm like, I want a golden brick when I get home, so I got a golden brick. I had to do it.
Oh, okay, good stuff. Right, okay, let's try and sort this out, folks. So it doesn't fall down. I must put more thought into my props next time. So, what about you, Tek? Tek, you was around in the 90s, well, I believe, anyway.
You were around in the 90s. He was probably crying.
It was around the tail end.
The tail end. So, Tek, what's your thing with Friends? Do you like the sets, or are you a fan of the show, or anything like that?
My sister used to watch it like religiously. She used to absolutely love it. So it was always on, and like I recognize it. And like, I mean, if there's nothing else on TV, you can always put like an episode of Friends on because they're just on like every channel. So I'm quite familiar with it. It's okay. Wouldn't say I love it. I do like the Lego sets though. I do want to get the Lego sets. I think they're pretty cool. And it's like it's iconic, and I like Lego pop culture things. So I'll get it for that. But yeah, I'm not like a huge diehard. I mean, I couldn't remember the last time I sat and watched an episode.
That's fair enough.
I like the episode. The set is really cool.
How about you, Matt? What's your thing on Friends?
I was never really into it. I was more into Seinfeld. So I think, as others have commented, the sets are probably going to be interesting to do stuff with. But otherwise, no, not really. Not really aimed at me.
That's cool. So just out of curiosity, because Emily, I know you did one. You did a video on the Friends. I think it was 20 Easter eggs or something like that. You mentioned. Is this set in any shape, way, or form compatible with Central Perk?
No, it doesn't look like it. It does look like the middle hallway is kind of modular. So, because there were some different photos in the press release where they were both lined up, like both the apartments in the front were, flush, and then some of them where they were kind of offset. So I guess you are able to display it different ways, but it's a different shape. So you can't just like stack it on Central Perk or anything like that. I wish they had. That would have been better, I think. But they chose not to.
When they do the design videos, and I'm just throwing it out there to anyone from Lego who might be watching. I would like to know the design process of how they got to where they got to. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like they must have thought to themselves, "Oh, shall we try and make it a little bit compatible with Central Perk?" And they didn't do that, but I'd like to know why they didn't do that, because
Central Perk is miles away from the apartment, isn't it? Well, it's not part of the apartment complex,
and it's like down several floors, right? As well.
Yeah.
You guys, Lego Dimensions has no. If you're trying to apply logic to the layout of a Lego city,
I never apply logic. I mean, blimey,
what city has 13 fire departments, 19 police departments?
Yeah. Yeah,
the TV sets as well, so you could put them side by side like a TV.
Yeah,
show.
exactly. Yeah, like a TV set makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the apartments with the corridor, like having the 2 apartments, are way too long to sit properly on a on top of like Central Park. So I don't think practically.
Yeah, I guess they prioritized it because the set in the show was like that, right? It was 2 apartments and it was all open on one side.
Yeah.
So I guess they preserved that above. They would have had to lose that if they made it stag. And then everyone would have been like, but that's not how they're laid out.
That doesn't work.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad too confusing.
I'm definitely going to get the set. I like the fact that they've gone with the studio thing. I think that's quite a cool thing to do. It's quite surreal, really, isn't it, when you think about it? But has anyone ever actually been on a TV set? Because I actually went to. We got. This
I have. I can say that now.
How long were you there for, Moto?
Yeah.
The shooting was 6 weeks in Atlanta, Georgia. But it was a big set. I mean, if you've seen like Saturday Night Live and those other sets, they're all very small because they're in New York. The American Masters set it's as big as you would think if you see it on TV. It is massive.
Yeah. Moto, what was Will like then? Was he quite a funny guy? Because I think he's brilliant. I love his facial expressions. He's definitely a bit of a ooh sort of thing. I love all that he does.
Yeah, there's the scripted jokes and there's the unscripted jokes. I think he's much funnier with the unscripted jokes. He's just hysterical.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think he is good as well. I think he's very, very, very good.
He's also not just a comedian, but like as a general host, he's very kind and understanding and a lot more just a really nice person and really caring. I don't think you get that just from a comedian at all.
Oh,
just a person and a host is also all those things.
Oh, I don't know about Moto. You sound like my speak and spell when it's just about to lose its battery power. Reboot.
Losing my internet.
Yeah, reboot your internet. Go and give your router a kick.
I'm back now. It happens.
It's there and back. Okay, cool. I just had an epiphany. I just had a thought. Why? I tell you what seems to be the in thing. All I've seen on Instagram this week, folks, is Lego habitats. Right? People like Kaz Mockett. She's been doing them for blooming years, and everyone seems to be catching on to it now.
Oh man!
Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh, that's
I just completely shattered my mock.
Oh,
I pulled a Moto. I was trying to put something together, pressed too hard, blew it apart.
Okay, you can fix it, Moto. You can fix it.
I'll fix it. It's not bad.
You'll fix it.
Oh man.
He's created a masterpiece, folks. You put it this way: when it comes to building Lego sets like that, right? You're not going to make an omelette without cracking a few eggs.
That's right.
There we go. That's about as cliche as I'm going to get. Oh, here we go. Blimey, Matt, Matt, you could tell you're not doing any techniques tonight. You're about a picture every 20 seconds. So, Claire, I want to know about mockumentary because basically, when I watch mockumentary, there seems to be 2 people building something, and there seems to be someone messing around on a computer.
Well, then you didn't watch last week because Tek was building the whole time.
Yeah, Greg. Where were you?
I was there. No, I was lurking in the back. I specifically came on the channel to do something. I couldn't do it, so I was going to talk to you about that later. Funny enough. I'll talk to you about that offline. So far, how is this mockumentary going? Because you're quite a few episodes in now because it's a weekly thing. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about it, Claire. Plug for mockumentary.
Give me a second. I need to close the door. Someone's being a bit loud. Give me 1 second.
All right, yeah, go and give them a kick. And also, as well, what I want to know a little bit about is the wonderful Catherine.
Oh, I'm not ready. Okay, I can show you this. Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah, go for it.
I'll show you the dragon.
Is that Lego?
It's like half Bionicle. This is a good question for everybody who's here. What do you think about Bionicle?
I'm going to pop you in the middle then. Come on then.
This is pretty. Like, it's basically half Bionicle, and it's so posable and so real, organic looking. It's so cool. Anyway, I can tell you more about it later.
Oh, okay. No, okay. Oh, hold that thought. Hold that thought. I like that. She's kind of making a little hook to come back to.
Well, I didn't want to take over. Claire was about to start talking.
No, I love that. I have that one. I love it very much.
Claire loves dragons. Right? One day we're going to do a stream. Everybody on the stream is going to build dragons. We can make this. We really can.
I'd be down for that. That sounds awesome.
Good stuff. Oh, who said that? Was that you, Emily?
I love dragons.
Okay, we're going to do a dragon stream one day soon, folks. We'll do something maybe in the next 6 weeks or so. So, Plastic Architect, tell me about the mockumentary, because it's one of my favourite streams. It really is, and I do watch most of them. Honestly, but I'm curious about Tek. I even gave Tek a shout out this week when I was doing my vlog. And I do want a cinema in my city. But anyway, back to you, Claire. Tell us about
yeah, it's fun. It's usually like Tek doesn't really know like whose channel it's going to be on every week. I think he said it was Kevin's channel on yesterday's stream. It's on my channel, and then no. It's really fun. We just the stream started off as like the three of us just like wanting to hang out and like do some mocks, and we were really positive and we were really supportive of each other, and then it's just us sitting there mocking and roasting each other basically most of the time now. So
it gets like that with Tek, I've got to be honest. But yeah, how are you finding the creative process though, Claire?
I enjoy it. I actually, because it's not a solo stream, there are points where you can like not talk or pay attention to the chat and actually get something done. And I think Matt's waiting for some question.
Hey now, Matt, come on, give us a break.
Mock Tek.
Yeah, and so I mean, I'm enjoying it. It's definitely very new to me. I started with buildings because that's kind of something I'm a bit more comfortable with. But Kevin does a lot of micro builds and roller coasters and really like kind of dynamic things, and Tek is also starting with building. So I'm hopefully finishing up my first project this week, this upcoming week, and then I'm going to be transitioning into something else. But I'm still super inspired by a lot of the friend sets and turning them into something a little bit different. And so, yeah.
Cool. So at the moment, then, so what have you like? Are you doing actually buildings, or are you taking several sets?
So I've only been really working on one serious project this time, and I took two friends' beach house sets and put them together and just created a different building with it. It's not the building that it was intended to be, but it's kind of similar. It's like a beach house, restaurant, surf shop of sorts. So, yeah, and it's on a modular system, so on a Mills plate.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm liking that. That's only got the Mills plate. Yeah, I don't know about the Mills thing. I think Mills is very expensive. What's your thoughts? Give me the pros and the cons of the Mills technique.
I think it's necessary from a master planning perspective. If you want to have lighting in the future, you set it up now. I don't think it's expensive if you do it slowly and as you progress into it. If you buy used block brick to just as the point of elevation, you can get that for less than a penny a piece. And I, as somebody who fundamentally a modular needs a system to work within, and that's what Mills does. So if you don't do Mills, you need like another system for layout. Otherwise, you're going to go back to, I think you're going to go backwards a bit. And I'm saying this not as somebody, I'm not an expert city builder. It's just like kind of like fundamentals of laying anything out. So you need to have a system, whether it's Mills or something else, or the rules that you work within.
Okay, no, that's cool. It's a system. I think it's a good system. UK at the moment, it's very expensive to buy Lego, and we get a Brexit tax, and basically we get taxed on everything. If Americans knew how much we pay for our petrol, they'd be shocked. There'd be riots. They really would be, because we pay at least about 5 or 6 times more than what you guys do, because we're taxed. I mean, basically, fuel could be given to us free, right? Free, but we still be taxed. So we still pay 60p per litre, not a gallon, folks. That's per litre, and there's 4 litres in a gallon. So where should we go next? Right. First of all,
Greg, I was gonna give you a little hint about mills.
Oh, okay.
If you're really lazy, and you have access to lug bulk, those art the Technic bases that make up the art sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good sheet.
These guys.
Yeah.
These are mills compatible. All it's missing is the base plate on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
that's exactly how I'm converting all of my stuff. Like I'm not doing official mills, but I'm getting the crossroads plates from the old road plates and putting those on top.
Exactly. And what's great is because these are one molded piece, some mill stuff has some tolerance problems where people have to use the pin and they put the 4 crossbar on there because they can never get the pins to line up just right because it tends to move over time. But these are molded one piece, so they're always exact.
Okay.
So if you have lug bulk and you're able to get them at a discount, this might be a way 1 year to just go full on mills.
So have you ever thought about doing mills for your city? Because you've got your stuff on shelves, haven't you? So has that ever been a thing that you would consider doing just to kind of raise it up a bit, or is it kind of not?
No, like I agree with Claire and Moto and Cranky that it's good, but I'm not going to put lights into mine. I like the aesthetic look of a flat base plate. I don't know why, I just like that look. But when you see people they've used mills, it looks brilliant. It does look really, really nice, and especially for lights, it is really handy. But it's not for me.
That's fair enough. Emmasaurus, when it comes to mills, do you go down the mills road, if you pardon the pun, or are you kind of more base platey?
Yeah, we're doing base plates, but recently we kind of regretted it because, we're getting to the point where it's like, oh, maybe we should have actually done mills. Because at first we were like, oh, it's kind of expensive. It's a lot of work, but I think it would make it easier as we keep going. It just makes it a lot better to just keep working on the city. We're kind of at stopping points where it's like, oh, now we have to redo a lot of stuff. This would have been a lot easier with mills.
Okay, all right, that's a fair point. So mills is almost like a way to go. I was just going to ask Solo something.
It's kind of like a long-term strategic decision, is the way I put it.
Exactly. And that's what master planning is, right? It's room for growth, like change.
But if you're unsure and just getting started, you can always base plate. But at some point, if you finally say, "I'm doing a big city," then you know kind of where you're going to go.
Yeah.
Urban planners use mills.
Okay. Infrastructure. You can't beat infrastructure, folks. If you move into a new town, infrastructure is what it's all about. Look at that.
But I would say it's not too late. I'm in the process of converting because I wasn't sold on it before the art plates came along. I just like the time investment and the detailed parts investment. I know there's ways to get the cheaper parts, but I still thought it was a lot. So you can, it's not too late to change if you want to convert.
It's never too late to change. That's a life lesson.
Yeah. Isn't it like this is a hobby and it's enjoyable, and even like the minutia of like making the switch over, right, has its something pleasant about it, right?
Yeah. It's got to be fun. It's got to be fun and affordable, folks. Solo, you're thinking of doing a city in the future one day, a hidden side city, which is a really cool idea. What about you? Would you start on mills or would you go base plate?
I'm kind of like in between because I want it to be a bit janky, so I want one bit slightly higher than other parts, in regards to services. It's going to be like half base plate, half. Don't know whether I go full mills. I don't know. I'll probably just do what Moto said. Just get a load of these plates for the mosaics and use that because I want it to kind of look like a bit battered, if you see what I mean. So like the road sunk down and stuff like that. So that's kind of the effect I'm going for.
Does anyone say? Oh, go
on.
No,
I was just going to. My Ninjago district is not. Oh my goodness, my mills technique. And my Ninjago district is base plates and plates at different levels because like the Ninjago modulars already have like higher raised walkways and then lower waterways, so I didn't really feel the need to convert those and lift them any further. That's all I was going to say. Sorry.
So with these plates that are out there now, these bases for the mosaics, Are they cost effective? I mean, which is the most cost effective way of doing a mills technique? Has anyone actually analysed that?
Our lug did. It's more cheap to buy Bricklink and make your own mills. I just suggested the art plates because I'm lazy, and I ordered in lug bulk. Yeah. So
that's exactly why I'm doing it that way, Mo.
I'm like, problem solved. Yeah. It was more time than money. You know, I valued my time more than the money savings of the parts, basically.
Yep.
Yeah,
I agree.
No,
and
cool.
they're compatible with the new road plates. That was what
took
the bar for me. That's what changed it over. Is that my roads are going to be the new road plates, not the old ones, and that's what converted me to lifting all of my buildings. And it's like so.
You could get the 16 by 16 plates and not worry about the bottom of it to start with. Like, they're reasonably inexpensive on Bricklink. You can get like 4 of the 16 by 16 plates, and then you can always put that on top of the mills later on.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I might do that.
That's what I mean with the cinema.
Is it?
Yeah, I've used 6 of those base plates to lay it out, and then you can stack it on top of stuff once you know what you want to do.
So just out of curiosity, then, Cranky, have you got a ready-made base plate that you've made already into a kind of a mill still?
No. And I also feel like I'm maybe not the expert, but I don't know if everybody who's watching knows what mills is and what it stands for. I feel like we should maybe explain that, but I'm not the best person to do that. Yeah. Can I nominate someone else to do that? I don't know who. Like, someone created it, but I don't remember who. So
Minnesota.
It's someone called Millie, wasn't it? I thought.
Minnesota.
Yeah. Well, basically, Mill's technique is basically getting as far as I'm aware, anyway, a 32, a sort of 32 by 32 stud area, filling it up with 2x2s and 2x4s, and filling that up. I think it's 64 4x4 plates on top, and I think it originally come from people that just basically wanted to showcase their Lego set, and basically they kind of needed some rigidity underneath them, and then a lot of people sort of cottoned onto that, especially adding in some sort of Technic bricks, and then that way that was good for sort of lighting up their buildings, and that seems to be quite a new thing as well these days.
Tell me if I'm wrong. I think it was created for collabs, right? So that it has the same like rivers and roads and stuff, so everybody could each do something and it's one system. Is that right?
Yes. So it stands for the Modular Integrated Landscaping System, because of course it does. But yeah, Hipster Bricks has probably the greatest documentation on it. But the idea was, it started from the idea to collaborate on landscapes and cityscapes, and it was a way to integrate a standard building pattern across multiple builders so that they could bring everything to convention and just lock it together very efficiently. But since then, it's expanded to include lighting standards. There's a way to include arches for some, wiring, although the wiring these days is so narrow gauge that you can run it through just a Technic hole, I found. But yeah, it's if you're interested, just look up MILS Lego, and the first results should take you to a great website that tells you all the different standards and how to put them together.
That's it, because a lot of people that get into Lego, they don't actually know that there's standards. It's a bit like this habitat stuff that's going around at the moment.
Yeah. This is all fan generated standards, by the way. Yeah. This is not Lego saying you should do it this way.
No, it's not. It's the Lego system, but it's the standards that of people around the world have kind of said, yeah, this is kind of like the best practice of doing things, I suppose you would say. Sai, have you ever tried doing a mock or anything like that? Like a habitat?
No, I modified a lot of stuff. Like I've one of the older police stations. I liked the look of the front of it, but most of the time they're facades. So I just bought a load of stuff and extended it and put backs on with hinges and stuff like that.
Okay. We've got Kevin out there from I'm Bored Toys. Good to see you, dude. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Yeah. The 1/3 of mockumentary. Good to see you. That's a. Oh, blimey! I saw something there from Moto. Then it disappeared.
I was just You know, good old bricks and pieces. Lots of slopes, man. I'm going through lots of slopes and tiles right now.
I bet, man. Yeah. So, Cranky, you were showing us a wonderful looking dragon earlier on. Tell us a little bit.
I love that dragon.
Because I think you were building this set earlier on this week on Twitch, wasn't you?
Yeah. So I've actually, well, so the other one, I started with a different one. Let me try and show you that without dropping it or breaking it. Oh no, I've already dropped it. I've lost an ore. There we go.
Oh, look at this.
Anyway, so this is set number 7018. Oh no, the front's fallen off. Hang on, let me just make some live repairs.
Is that the Viking ship?
So yeah, this is the Viking ship 7018.
Oh, that's cool.
It's very good.
That's awesome.
So we've added some Viking pets, some Viking ladies, some Viking hamsters, but otherwise it's just as a set. And it's absolutely massive. It's like 60 studs long or something. But it's a fantastic set.
That boat hull piece alone is insane.
I know. It's so funny because I got this on a whim because I've been playing a lot of the game Valheim, which is just an awesome. And I saw this set for sale in my lug, and it was for, it was very expensive, but it was a good enough price. Like, it was less than Bricklink that they were offering it for, and I was like, you know what, let's just go for it because
it's pretty cool.
Vikings are awesome. But
Really they are.
yeah, I honestly really don't regret it. I thought I might regret it because they're pretty sought after and expensive nowadays. But so far, I'm very pleased, and I've just demolished the serpent slightly.
All right, we'll let you fix the serpent. Ethan, thank you so much, mate. It's very, very generous of you. Appreciate that. Tell us when the serpent's fixed.
Here he is.
Oh, God,
Serpent's a bit weird. The dragon, I like the dragon better, but this is the serpent that attacks the ship.
Hello. Yeah.
It's pretty. Hello.
Hello.
But the dragon is just so that was 7018, but now I'm building 7019, which is the fortress. So it's the one that has all of these pieces. Like it's I can show you the instructions and see which one I am talking about.
I didn't even know that set existed until you started building it.
So this is the weird thing, is that I wasn't really fully aware of this, but like I was still buying Lego when this set came out. This was 2005. So I'm not going to tell you how old I was, but I was still buying Lego. So I don't understand why I didn't know it existed until much later. But this set is so far also really impressive. Like, here's the front gate. It's kind of built in modules. It's built in. So this is like a prison, and this I'm not going to demonstrate this because I don't know what I'm going to damage. If I do it slowly, you can see this is like a massive catapult.
That's all one set.
And like this is two components of the walls of this set. I don't know how I'm going to have space for this because I've built two components, right? I built this one and that one, but I haven't built the side walls yet.
That thing is insane.
It's absolutely massive.
Tek,
And
we
the
need
dragon is just like the dragon's just so cool. Like, for anybody who doesn't appreciate that Bionicle's amazing, and as someone who doesn't have any Bionicle or collect it, I still respect it for its contribution to Lego. So this is so articulated. Like, you can pose it, that you can put it into sort of an outstretched flying kind of mode, or you can have it like you can fold up the wings. It's completely posable. I don't know. It just shows you the maximum of what Lego can do.
Yeah, I love construction. Whenever I go to a Bricks and minifigures here in the US, that's what I go for because they're impossible to get through Bricklink. They're just too expensive. But when you have a bulk table of it, great.
Yeah, we just shovel it in.
Shovel it in, yeah.
Yeah.
By the color, yeah.
Hey, Ross.
Hey guys.
Howdy.
Oh, nice Viking hamster.
Nice Viking hamster.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. I need to. So this is okay. A small amount of self-promotion, but Isabella, who might still be in the chat, drew me the most adorable emotes from my Twitch channel, which are a Viking corgi and a Viking hamster after the stream, and they're so unbelievably cute. So you should come check them out.
That's pretty cool. I know. I wasn't around for Bionicle. I know Solo Brick Builder was big on Bionicle. Tek,
Yeah.
was you ever into Bionicle?
We had Bionicle, like, between me and my two other brothers. Was I ever into it? No. The one that Sai does a really good impression of, that like sticks out his neck thing. That's I remember having those, and they were quite fun to play with. But I was no, I would never say I was like into Bionicle.
Show us the next.
We definitely had a lot of it.
It is a thing, folks. It's quite unnatural, but you saw it. Okay, I tell you what, change up the game. I'm going to show some photos in a minute, folks, of you lovely lot sending me in pictures. I'm interested to know, has anyone actually watched today the latest edition of The Bad Batch?
Yeah.
I did.
Not yet.
Okay, no
spoilers.
Don't even have to say anything, Greg, because I know what you're like. You feel.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
Right, then.
I haven't seen it.
You'll still manage to spoil it, even if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. But is it any good? Is it a good episode?
Yeah, it's very energetic.
I've watched it. I'm in a camp of like, I hate anyone talking about anything, like whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's long, whether it's short. Like I just hate knowing anything about it. Some of it.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Emily, we've spoken about this before. Like you're very much the same, right? Like you don't want to know anything about it. You don't want to know like whether people think it's good, whether they think it's boring. Like
yeah, I don't want to know anything.
I'm much the same. As soon as somebody starts talking about that on a stream, like if it's only dropped a day or two, it's like, no, turn the stream off. Next one, I don't want to know.
Really?
I don't even like watching trailers for films.
Any good?
They were in space.
There were wars amongst the stars.
Yeah. Plastic Architect, are you into the Bad Batch? Because you've started building Lego Star Wars sets recently.
Yeah, I have, but I'm watching the movie slowly and in order, so it's on my list, but not for a while.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. What about you, Solo? You've probably watched it by now, haven't you?
Yeah, I watched it. This afternoon. They had it on in the canteen in Eurostar, so we just sat there and watched it.
All right. Okay. That's how
they had the breakfast, and we were just sitting there watching it. I was like, "This is great."
Oh wow! Oh, that's
a good episode as well.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm liking that. Anyway, so I daren't ask anyone about the Bad Batch then, just in case. Sai, is there anything new coming from Marvel or anything like that? Because I didn't believe Batch of the Falcon, in all honesty.
TV show wise? Well, there's Loki. Loki is coming in 4 weeks.
Ooh, okay.
Something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait for that. That should be good. Apparently, they're going to answer the question: where did Loki go when he took the Tesseract? Remember when it fell in front of him? He picked it up. He vanished. It's going to answer where he went to for that time.
It takes off right at that point. Yeah, right at that point.
Because that's the question I asked myself when I saw the movie. I was like, "Where's he gone to?" And
because apparently they actually started filming Loki at the same time, which is like pretty awesome. That this is the last one coming out. It's like, okay.
Well, we know the answer. He vanished to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
That's where he went. That's where he went, folks.
He certainly did. I think we need to get a build update from Emily. Emily, can we have a build update? Let us know how it's going.
It's going good. I am on just opening bag 4. This is what I have so far, just like the little base of the lighthouse and then just some fun little details inside. I also made this little shack on the side, and for some reason there's like an eject button for the seal.
All right.
So that's kind of weird. I don't know why.
Not if you want your seal to be free.
Yeah, I guess we're setting him free.
Like Free Willy.
Free Sealy.
You can remember he jumped over the wall. You can have your seal jump over the wall.
Now, I like the fact that you purposely colouring your nails to match.
Not on purpose, but kind of nice. It's a good coincidence. Cool.
No. The correct answer is, of course I did. That's how far I'm willing to go for the London Bridge brick stream.
Always.
You're too kind, Moto. No, it's true though. They're great. It's a good colour.
Have you got red nails then, Moto?
Well, I didn't show you guys, but I've got stitches on my arm.
Oh, hello.
I got a nice deep cut on my arm the other day, and then I smacked my hand with a hammer, so I got enough red going on in the rest of my hand where I don't need to paint my nails.
That's what you get if you don't use a brick
hammer. You did that with a hammer, did you say, Moto?
No, I have a barn, and I've been clearing out the barn with all this garbage. One thing I disassembled like 4 old screen doors from like the 50s that were aluminum, and then we had these sheet metal furniture pieces from I don't know when, 40s, 60s maybe. So they were done with little spot welds. So you put a chisel underneath and you pop all the welds out, and then you have sheet metal. Well, my son picked up a piece and dropped it, and the sheet metal went right along my arm.
Wow.
And it was a surgical cut, but it went deep enough to where I was like, I couldn't get it to close. So I went to no, there's 4 stitches in there. Anyway, I got stitches because it's the only way to close the wound. But it didn't hurt. It cut the nerves, so everything was numb. Just very calmly stitched it back. She stitched it back together. The doctor did, and it's great. It's going to be. I get the stitches out after about 5 or 7 to 10 days, so no big deal. But this is great. The doctor ordered me to only build Lego for 7 to 10 days.
Oh wow!
She said my orders are because I was like, well, can I work on the barn again? She's like, no, you can't. I ordered you to build Lego because we were talking about me building Lego. So I'm here under doctor's orders on this stream.
She's watching in the chat right now, just making sure.
Yeah, if she's watching, she can drop a line in the chat that she's very happy that I'm building Lego.
Well, never let it not be said that Lego is a healthy thing. It's good for your health, not necessarily good for the health of your wallet.
Yeah, the copay is really bad, folks. That's only for the U.S. market, not the British. They don't understand what I'm talking about.
Is that an disconcerted Loki?
Will be.
So Solo, what Lego have you been building recently, and what do you think of the new Speed Champions coming out?
I have certain opinions on the new Speed Champions ones, especially some of them in particular just look awful. In regards to building something, I haven't really built much. I got a Batmobile to actually get out, the TV show one to build, and I kind of fell asleep on my table. So yeah, I haven't built anything. just fell asleep in this chair until my missus came in and then slapped me and woke me up to go to bed. So yeah, that's been it. Yeah, it's been it. Yeah.
Oh, that was last night or just now that she slapped you and woke you up?
Yeah, it was about 20 minutes before I went live. It was like, either go to bed or go live. It was like, yeah, I'm in.
So,
Greg,
what do you think of Speed Champions?
The Speed Champions, I think that some of them they've done really well on, but that Toyota Sierra, that Sapphire, oh god, what's it called? Celica looks absolutely dreadful. I really hate that. I think they've done an absolutely terrible job on that. I think Lego could have done so much more better than that. Because it's even worse that they show the back of the box and they show it and then show the actual car off. And it's like, how the hell can you call that a Toyota? I love that they're doing more Japanese cars. I really, really do. But I think they could. Supra, that's it. Thanks, Shai.
I was going to say, I didn't think they did a Celica because I didn't know. And I don't remember seeing one that looked like that.
No, it was the Supra. Sorry, everyone. I apologise. I should know better. I'm a huge car fan, and I owned a Supra as well, so I should know better.
Yeah, geez, how do you really feel?
Oh,
yeah. You feel so strongly against it. You don't know what car it is so well.
Yeah. Shame on you, dude.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
I had a twin turbo Supra. It was fast.
I used to have a Celica. That was one of my favourite sports cars. That was amazing. Zooped up and everything. Back in the day when I was a boy racer in East London, that was, folks.
When I saw it,
no, rewind. What was that?
boy racer. They're basically young gentlemen that go around in stupidly fast cars.
Now, Moto, just to reiterate, we don't all just drive around in like top hats, like how Greg was saying, like gentlemen. There's no gentleman about it.
I do have horses at the bottom of the road, so I can go for a ride if I fancy it. But I don't.
My neighbor's got a horse.
I'm not sure how the owners would feel about that, Greg. To see you yeehaw through a field.
But not all of Colorado is completely rural. And same with Texas. We're not all about shooting up stuff. We're all very
This is the thing. I've never quite worked this out. Maybe someone in the chat can help me out here. But why is it if you drive a car, you've got to get a license, go for a test, and all that sort of thing. If you want to drive a motorbike, you have to do the same thing.
Oh, I know where he's going with this.
Yeah. But a horse, you don't need to. You just jump on a horse and go galloping around. You don't need a license for a horse. I've always found that a bit odd. And I can ride a horse.
I think you could kill a lot more people with a car than a horse. I think.
No. Have you not seen John Wick? Try hard enough, you can kill a lot of people with a horse.
I've been to a few excitable football matches before, and
combat horses in medieval Europe, man, those things will stomp anybody flat. That's why you don't go up against a knight. You don't go up against a horse,
especially a Shire. Blimey, has anyone ever ridden a Shire?
No. We had 3 of them.
Really?
Yeah, 3 Shires? What do you do with a Shire, Simon?
I used to live in the West Country, so that's what we had. We had 3 Shire horses. We had we had in total we had 9 horses in total.
That's amazing. They're the big Budweiser horses, aren't they?
The things we learn on the live streams.
They are massive horses.
I've never really, honestly. It wasn't until I rode a Shire that I realised I was scared of heights.
It took a horse to make you.
You've never been higher up than that ever.
But when you're mounted on something, right, and it's basically a horse can do what he fancies, right, and for some reason this particular Shire that I was riding, I nearly said driving then, sorry, for some reason he kept wanting to bite the horse's backside that was galloping along in front of it. It's the strangest thing, folks. It really, I'll tell you what, this particular Shire had some gnashers on it as well. Great big teeth they were.
We had 3 stallions as well, and one of them was real bad tempered. Like you get anywhere near him, he's going to kick you in the face. But he was like as good as gold with me. He was the only one that I trusted. I could get on the back of him, everything else like that. But anyone else goes near him to like groom him, worm him, whatever. Oh yeah, you need like 9 people to hold him back. He was a vicious little. He was horrible.
Yeah.
But
I never know the things you realise about people. Emmasaurus.
Yeah, so Greg, don't come and visit me if you're afraid of heights.
I don't mind heights. That's it. But it's just when I'm on something I can't control particularly well. Is the thing. Blimey, Matt. Is that looks like some sort of vet thing that does? All right.
What's with the hair?
I don't know what's going on with the hair then. I thought it was some sort of mutated Doc Samson thing going on there.
Oh, no.
No, it's Cranky with a horse.
All right. He's just taking his temperature. Emmasaurus, sorry, I just thrown it out there. Emmasaurus, you're from Texas. Please, God, let me say that's right. Can you ride a horse? There's lots of horses in Texas.
Not where I live.
Really?
I live in the city. There's just like a bunch of buildings. Like,
I do apologize for being stereotypical.
So Greg, despite you watching Walker Texas Ranger all the time,
I don't know.
The United States is a very metropolitan area-centric country where they idolize the rural areas, but people don't always. It's very rare that you'll find someone just because of the way the population is coalesced around the cities. So even though, like for example, I have a barn, my neighbor has a horse, there's a couple horses on the street. Even though we're still zoned for all that stuff because we are very rural, the city has grown up around us, so it's an urban city. So people have to walk their horse down the street into a proper park to ride their horse around a horse track that's alongside the bicycling trail. So people cycle and scooter and all that stuff, and then you'll find horses being ridden, and then they take them back to their backyards.
Oh, that's so cool.
So it's kind of it's very much still a lot of us are urban, even though we're very Western states or whatever.
Are you
Or
going to get some
southern.
horses for your backyard, Greg?
No way. Oh, for Greg? I don't think your yard's not big enough.
What I get in my garden, I get a lot of stags and deer, right? And I'm not joking.
wow.
Folks. Coming out this week, right? When I do my vlog for this week's like week 1 of the build, I'm vlogging yesterday, right? And I'm talking away, and I spotted in the camera a couple of ears down the garden, right? So the carpenters this week, they put down a load of wooden frames down the end of the garden, and I was on one side of that frame, and on the other side of the frame was the deer. And I got it on camera. So look forward to that, folks, because that was quite a moment. That was quite cool. And the weird thing is as well, it barks like a dog, and it was completely bemused me. I didn't think deers barked like dogs. So strange but true. It is a thing, honestly, folks. It really is.
Only British deers bark like dogs.
Maybe it's an impersonation of a dog. I don't know. Oh, here we go.
Pretty close.
That is quite close.
Wait, Emma, did you say you had a Mustang?
I don't.
Oh no, you were just. Oh, he's just doing the generic cowboy again. I get it. It took me a while. I get it. It's funny. I'm friends with someone at Ford who actually designs the interiors of the Mustang.
Wow. Oh, that's so cool.
Okay. I never knew. I knew. Strange but true. Claire, do you ride a horse? Have you ever tried to ride a horse or anything like that?
Yeah, I did when I was younger. Yeah, I can ride horses. I did it a lot. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It was like I did it with like Girl Scouts and stuff like that. So, and a lot of my like a couple of my friends are pretty serious riders, so I'd go out with them.
Oh, that is quite cool. I like that.
But
cool.
It's kind of. I mean, I didn't really do it like extensively. It's like pretty expensive and kind of a privileged thing.
Oh, I tell you what, who was it I was talking to? Me and Si and I, we were live about 5 weeks ago, and we was online, and what's his name? The Scottish chap, Si, the billionaire.
Oh, Lego Man Scotland.
Yeah, Lego Man Scotland. So Lego Man Scotland was on there, and he's a multi-billionaire, but he just happens to like a lot of Lego. Seems a really nice guy. And anyway, so he's chatting away, and someone says to him, "Do you think you spend too much money on Lego?" And he said, "Well, actually, my wife rides a horse, and it's vastly more expensive than Lego." And I make him right, actually, because my neighbour rides horses. She's a champion jockey thing, and she spends, I'm not kidding, folks, thousands a month.
Yeah, I think it's like $10,000+ a month. Yeah.
Wow. Whoa, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
I should spend more on Lego.
Yeah, imagine what you could buy. Imagine that. You had £10,000 budget every week or every month on Lego.
I don't think I could belt fast enough.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm pretty fast, but 10 grand. I don't think I could do it.
Duplo sets. Go on, so get it off your chest, Tek. Come on, get it off your chest.
What? I wasn't going to say anything, Greg. I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, Tek, I love you.
We'd have a backlog stream forever, Greg. We'd have a backlog stream forever.
Oh, it'd be ridiculous. I wouldn't even bother going to work. I just build. I just put this webcam on and just build and just say, if anyone wants to say anything, let me know.
You wouldn't have to go to work if you had 10 grand a month to spend on Lego, right?
True. Oh, that's true. Actually, yes, it's probably a point.
Probably won the lottery.
The fact that you just eat baked beans all the time, you don't worry about that. Lots of protein, folks. So, just out of curiosity, then.
Oh, sorry. That just sounds like if millennials ate less avocado toast, they could buy houses. You're like, yeah. If I only ate beans, I would be a multi-billionaire and have £10,000 a month.
To someone today, Cranky. Honestly, I talked to someone today. They said, "How on earth did you afford to buy a house when you was 18?" And I said, because I was doing an apprenticeship then as well. I said, basically, I ate baked beans for 2 years solid. Right?
I would not want to be standing next to you all day. God.
Yeah, no, that's
Were you married?
Yes.
No. Yeah, but it did break down, didn't it?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. it's the after sound that I was weird. So
Anyone's coming at the wrong time.
Oh, this poor stream. This poor stream.
Flynn's just arrived in the chat and is about to turn around and leave immediately.
I'm just hearing fart jokes. Good.
I've been quiet up until now as well.
I'm so
it wasn't even Heinz baked beans. It was Tesco's Valley baked beans. 2 legs of those front horse. Nice, good hold. Good hold. So Tek, have you done your homework?
No, not yet. Sorry.
Oh, Tek, can you milk it?
Not really. I haven't really seen all that much, to be honest. The Raya Palace is down to £59 on Zavvi, and it's like £10 off that little shrimp boat as well. But to be honest, I haven't really been looking all that much this week. I've been pretty good.
Hey, Tek.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to the website brickeconomy.com?
I haven't. Is this gonna be like?
So get ready. Buckle up.
Your essay. What was it called? Sorry.
Brick Economy.
You should not have told him that, Moto. You should not.
Brick Economy. So
I've never heard of it.
So Brick Economy is this site that's dedicated to Lego investments as if they were stocks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they track sets and their overall price over time, just like the stock market. And it's designed for new in-box collectors, so they know which sets to buy and when to sell them.
Genius. I've got
in order to make a profit. So it's really interesting. You can look at Speed Champions are one of the best returns on investment right now, and that surprised me.
No, honestly, Speed Champions, I've invested in them in years. They're the best thing.
But not if you don't sell. So it is based on new in-box. But yeah, if you really are interested in a pricing of something or how it's doing as far as aftermarket or whether it's a good buy for you. I didn't realize this, but I learned about 2 weeks ago from Brick Snaps. It's called Brick Economy. He had someone on the panel that's a brick investor.
Do you use it in reverse? So do you look for stuff that is a bad investment and then you buy it because it's, it's cheap?
That's the way I would use it if I went on that site. I've had to stay away from that site because it could be implicitly dangerous for someone like me.
Yeah.
Tek, look on it.
Tek's looking into it. We're never going to get him back. He's done for the day.
He's got. You lost it.
I tell you what, right? Tricky Bricks, you timed that perfectly, mate. You really did. We've been like angelic angels so far in all this. We really have. But yeah, no, we're dealing with kids. Okay, here's a question then. I invest in quite a lot of Lego because, quite frankly, I was bored. It's not cares, honestly, folks. The Plastic Architect, aka that's it, you Claire. Tell me about how's your investment things going in Lego? Because I'm sure I saw it or heard you say on one of your wonderful streams recently that you were thinking of investing in Assembly Square.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I got like one of the holiday sets, like the Elf Clubhouse. I got myself in one for investment, and I think like another like Harry Potter one. But I'd be down. I'm thinking about the modulars because it feels like a very safe one. It's more just like a space thing, and then I'm only really buying sets for investment that I wouldn't be upset if their value went down. Like I'd be okay having those extra bricks and those extra figures or whatever comes with it. So I kind of I'm going into it assuming that I already lost my shirt, and so if I get anything, it'll be great. But yeah.
Okay. All right.
You mentioned space, right? Oh, sorry.
No. I was going to ask Emmasaurus if she invests, but hold that thought, Emma. Cranky, what do you think about investing in Lego?
Sorry, I was just going to pick up on the thing that Claire said about the space, right? Like that it depends how valuable the space is to you, whether you're going to make a return on the investment, because maybe the space doesn't have like financial value, but if that takes up space in your life, then you're essentially kind of making a loss because you've cluttered your life and like that, the mental stuff. So I just thought that was a good point to pick up on that you said.
Oh, okay. All right. Space is a thing. That's why I think Speed Champions is a good investment because they're tiny and they're cheap to post as well, folks.
Brickheads as well.
Oh, sorry, Tek.
Oh yeah, brickheads.
Brickheads are very collectible and will be collectible for like years and years to come. So
Yeah.
they're pretty.
At one time, I had five sets of the first 50 brickheads, and then sold them all off, and just reinvested it. That was a good one. Master Wu, he was pretty good at the time. He did well. But the ones I never got, the ones I wish I had a chance of getting that we couldn't get here in the UK, were the what was he called? Lego Movie 2, like the Benny Space Guy. Yeah, they were really tough ones to get.
Oh yeah. The Benny and all the little space guys.
Yeah, we could never get them, innit? And
Wait.
Yeah, they sold out for ages when they came out first, and then they were everywhere.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Are you talking about this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not that one.
Oh,
The
we're talking about the
brickheads.
brickheads.
Oh, the brickheads.
Yeah, the brickheads didn't really come out here.
No,
they didn't at all. Hadrian Paul, thank you so much, mate. $4.99 New Zealand. Fantastic. Cheers, buddy. Really appreciate that. What about you, Emmasaurus? Do you ever invest in Lego?
We haven't really. I mean, most of what we buy, we actually want it for our collection to build it. But we have kind of considered getting more into it because we do have like a closet that we could just store sets in. It's dark, it's out of the sun. And I've considered buying a Falcon just, for investment. It's already, 500 more than retail on the aftermarket, which is just insane. It's just because Lego can't keep it in stock. And so it's hard to find. So yeah, we haven't done it yet, but maybe in the future, I'm not really sure.
I hear those Lego coins don't take up much space.
That's true.
Or the Magellan.
Oh, they're mad. They're absolutely crazy, those things are, for what they're going for. But there we go. Lego, if Lego wants to bring them out as a limited edition, then people will pay for them. Cranky, do you ever invest in Lego sets or anything in particular, like maybe a theme of some sort that you're kind of into?
So I actually ran a Bricklink store for a couple of years. I don't know. That doesn't really count as investment, right? Because it wasn't, it wasn't long term. But I would buy stuff like Marvel sets were always great because people will pay more than the set's worth for the Marvel minifigures, and I'm like, you could have just bought the set, right? Like,
yeah.
But I closed it down because space, physical and mental. So I closed down. I've closed down. It just took up too much time in my life, and actually that's when I kind of made the transition to doing more like streaming and stuff online because I just thought like I enjoy this more. And my Bricklink store never made any money, and it was kind of just a hobby.
Yeah.
At a point, I was like, "This is taking up basically like this much. Like all of this was Bricklink store."
Yeah.
And I just came to it. You sort of wake up one morning and you're like, "Why am I doing this?" Like, if I actually counted myself as being paid minimum wage for the amount of time it took me, I did not make any money.
Oh wow, really? That's interesting, because I think you've got basically free space, a lot of it, and a lot of area to actually organise it and put it away. Now, I definitely.
Oh no, absolutely not. Like my flat is tiny, absolutely tiny, and that's what I had to stop because I just don't have the space.
Yeah,
like I needed it for my parts, and I was like,
I
I've
have
got to
volumes
prioritize
of space, but I would never do it. Never do it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's just a time investment. Like some people do it. The people who I've seen do it most successfully they don't actually build any Lego. Like it's just a commercial thing for them, and they actually have staff that help them, and they run it as a shop, and that works, and they make profit. But yeah, as like a hobby store, it was just a way to justify buying more Lego. And to be honest, I can find lots of other ways to justify buying more Lego. So.
Yeah, and which is right. Modulars. I always say if there's one thing I was brought up with, folks, it was bricks and mortar are the best investments. They really are, and that definitely transitions over to modular buildings as well. Now, one of the
I would say, Greg, just put your money in a like in an index fund, and don't invest in Lego. Lego for me is a hobby, but if I want to make money, it's always a low percentage index fund.
Yeah.
Like Vanguard or one of those guys, and then just let it compound over time.
I popped quite a bit into emerging markets, but I don't know how long it goes until these so-called emerging markets stop it. Don't become the new emerging markets anymore. I've never quite got my head around that one, but
well, that's the beauty of an index fund is it changes as stuff scales up or down or in or out. They just swap the stock for you. It's all computer traded, so you don't have to do anything.
Bitcoin was quite useful, but also as well health. Health was quite a good one. It's kind of always ongoing. But anyway, talking of young and healthy, we've got No Lag in the house, folks.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing?
Good.
Hey, No Lag.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
You're very quiet tonight. Have you not eaten any chocolate?
Did you have ice cream?
Yeah.
No. Did you have chocolate?
Yeah.
Did you not have anything yet?
Yeah.
Oh, what did you have?
I didn't have anything. What? My mommy did not give me.
Mommy didn't give you anything yet. Mommy, give him some chocolate. The poor boy is so hungry.
Yeah. I've never seen him so relaxed.
I know, yeah. Look, Mommy says hi. Brixish says hi. Lester says hi.
Give me some ice cream, please.
Some ice cream.
Sorry, buddy, I'm eating it.
Tricky Bricks says hi. That's Flynn. Flynn says hi. And I'm sure when we go, everyone will say goodbye as well in the end.
No Lag, have you got some hair products in your hair today?
No, he just I made sure he brushed it because he looks so scruffy sometimes when he comes on.
Oh. Yeah, but we love that about him.
It's okay. Hair shaming.
No.
Hair shaming the boy. Yeah, Rick says hi. And Slug Biker says hi. What a cool name. Yeah, he has a cool name, Slug Biker. But
Slug Biker.
Hi, Emily. Hi, Emily.
Here we go. What's that? It's like Bart Simpson and his granddad.
Yeah, I look like the guy from. I look like the professor from Futurama.
He does.
Yeah.
Good news, everybody! We're gonna go be building with Lego today.
Look, say hi to Connor.
Okay.
Yeah, the cat is around there somewhere. I think I don't know where he is. He's over there. Say hi, Darren.
Hi, Darren.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Cranky Bricks.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Moto.
Hi, Moto.
Hi, Tek.
Hello.
And hi, Matt Elder.
Hi,
Yummy.
And I was gonna say, Greg, I have to take a 15-10 minute break, but I'll be back.
Oh, okay, mate.
Hi, Moto.
Bye, Moto.
Just for
We'll see
tips.
you in a minute, Moto. Come back whenever you feel like it, dude.
Will do.
Right, cool. Well, that's
Jake
Moto.
Mulligan's gonna go. See you later. He's so heavy.
Is he? Everybody, what size face as he gets up?
Okay, see you. Let's say bye.
Bye.
Bye, No Lag.
I know you are heavy. You're like 7 and 17 stone or something. I don't know.
17 stone.
What are you doing, man?
You'd no skill tomorrow. No,
If he was 17 stone, you'd have to give him that height t-shirt that you bought.
What?
I said if he was 17 stone, you'd have to give him that hype t-shirt you bought the other day.
I know. It's like a bloody dress. What's going on with that?
I know.
Oh, did you get one of the oversized ones? Like the yellow or the red ones? Yeah.
Cranky,
Yeah.
I forgot what Greg said. I wasn't sure if Greg said get a small one because they're a bit too big, or get one that's big because they're a bit too small. So just get a medium, and it's like a cocktail dress.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to get another one.
Right, I'm going to show off some pictures now, folks. So let's run through a few pictures that some peeps have sent me, which is always very nice. So we're going to hopefully see some good stuff. We're going to start off with someone pretty cool, actually. He runs a podcast with one or two of the peeps on the panel tonight. It is, of course, the wonderful Shy from over at Shy Time Is My Time. Here we go. We've got some F1s. Solo, you'll like this one. There we go, folks.
Oh, I knew I sent that one in.
I like in the fact that they're going for the kind of 18 plus box art there. I'm liking that. But instead of going, it got like a sort of blue hue behind it, which I think looks
I
nice.
should have my one in on Monday. I think it is. Mine should be here.
Oh, okay. What's just out of interest? What's it called again? It's what's the
Tomcat.
Oh, okay, cool, nice. Yeah, he didn't put what one it was. This is from BrickBods. BrickBods says, Hubby has been destroying rather than building this week. We now have 4 fairground rides. Emmasaurus, I think this one might interest you. Available for those at our live streams to go on. There we go. Let's pop this on. Pete sending me photos. Keep coming, folks. There we go. There's a massive movement.
Oh, I love that.
I love the train. That train looks amazing.
Yeah, that Disney train's cool.
Do you guys see the carousel that's tipped over?
Yeah, is that half built or I don't understand?
Oh yes, that is definitely seen better days. It looks like a hurricane's gone through it. There you go. Yeah, which to be fair, they did say Hubby has been destroying rather than building this week, which is quite cool. Andy, aka Jarbricks, he says he sent over his tube station. There we go. It looks like London Bridge Station. There we go. That's looking good.
Oh, nice.
I'm liking that. That's looking good.
I like that.
Yeah, that's always good. Thank you, Andy, as always, my friend. Do check out his channel, folks. He does some really good city stuff. Lego Madness has sent over a picture of a compass. There we go, because I could do with one of those, couldn't I, folks? There we go. I like that. I like your style there, Lego Madness. Very cool. Very on the ball. I like that. Oh, now this is very good. Here we go. Gallifrey Bricks has sent over a very cool mosaic. And I've got to be honest, folks, I only said a couple of weeks ago I would like to do Captain Kirk or Spock, and he sent me over a Spock one. He goes, here's the mosaic I specifically did for you for London Calling. Check this out, folks. Do you know what? I might even make this one. What do you reckon of that for a mosaic?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, let's get the angle. There we go.
Yeah, that's good.
That is good.
That's really neat.
Yeah, that's very cool. Honestly, Jack, aka Gallifrey Bricks, you've got some seriously good skills going on there, mate. This is built these 2 sets last weekend. I got the car following your excellent review. It's one of my favourite reviews, actually, at the start of the year. Now about to start the Razor Crest. Tek, this will interest you. This is, I referred to this ATST in a review that Tek and I have got coming out in the next couple of weeks or so, folks, as having disco legs. Get what I'm saying? Which is pretty cool. I like that. Well done, the Lego Shed. I'm liking your stuff as well. This is from Ninja with the Bricks as well. Oh, blimey, here we go. We've got a bit of a mock going on with this one. He goes, hopefully this isn't too creepy, but this is what I've been working on. Check this out, folks. This is quite something, actually. I'm not quite sure what to make of it.
You guys are going to like this. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I watched that today. It's so good.
Ninja with the Bricks. That is scary, actually. But I tell you what, I think it looks better. I think it's good. I like it. Certainly got a better jawline than that Iron Man. Blimey, the old Gurner. Nice one, Ninja. We also got Craigster. Now, Craigster always sends in some great stuff. Oh, my word. This is unbelievable. Now, we've all heard of the Yellow Submarine, but I've never seen anything quite like this. It says, been working on this re-imaging of the Crystal Explorer sub, set number 6175. Take a push us at this, you lovely lot. How about that?
Cool.
Oh, wow.
That's like a lot of Aquazone parts right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's very cool. Craigster, honestly, dude, you do some seriously good, fun stuff. Redmond has sent me a picture as well. This is an alternative 80s Steve Rogers. I'm liking it. A lot of people this week are sort of mixing things up, sort of what ifs. There we go. This is a rather good one. I like that.
Good man, Redmond.
Yeah, yes, it is. He's better than that one that they used in the Falcon recently. I mean, that was terrible thing. No problem. There we go. This is hey Greg, I'm loving the stream. Not building them up today, but just seeing the Stormtrooper helmet. There we go. That's someone who's going to be building the Stormtrooper helmet over the course of the weekend. But there we go. Have fun with that one, mate. And I think we have. This is from Titanium J says, I've been lurking for the past hour and a half while building these speed champions. They are pretty sweet. And those are the Lamborghinis. Pretty good, eh? I like that. Anyway, thank you for sending in pictures, folks. Really do appreciate it, as always. You guys are awesome. That's all I'm going to say to that. Anyway, talking of awesome guys, awesome peeps. Who's this? Doc Sampson. Doc Sampson, who looks like he had one too many donuts.
It looks like a gimp gag.
Sorry, Si, I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Doc Simpson.
Yeah, I think we'll just.
Emily, what was that facial expression that you was just doing?
What did I do?
I caught that. I like it.
Yeah, we're gonna need that one, Matt.
Yeah. Emily's a bit naughty on the quiet, I think. Okay, so dad hat in case. Yeah, that's for you, Flynn.
I like that, Matt.
Yeah, I like that.
Flynn's closed the stream after your last comment.
Honestly, I love a bit of Flynn. He's a good guy. We love him to bits. So, where should we go next? So have we had any other sets come out this week? Any big news or anything like that?
Yes, there's loads of awesome Marvel ones. Like,
Awesome
I mean, I'm
stuff.
keeping them for my section that you said I was going to do, and every time you talk about stuff, I'm ticking it off, going, "You've spoken about that? Yeah, we talked about that." So, will I talk about some stuff then, Greg?
Well, that's how can I deny you the pleasure? So Cy O'Connor, this is the part of the show, folks. I know you've all been waiting for. This is, of course, the Eye of Cy. Go for it, Cy.
To your throat.
Okay, so, well, to me, the most important and exciting things this week were the whole Lego Marvel Sega or Saga, some people will say. So it's the Infinity Saga, Infinity Saga. Amazing sets, really cool sets. I know some people don't like some of them, but I think they're all cool. I'm going to get them. One of the most outrageous one, I think, is the Infinity Gauntlet. Although it is a little bit too skinny, I think it should be a bit fatter around the fingers. But it's a really cool. I don't know if any of you guys have seen the Infinity Gauntlet. Have you?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it looks good. I still like it though. It still looks good. Really I like that you can actually make the snap low. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Yes, so the fingers and thumbs are articulated. On the knuckles, it has the Infinity Stones. On this thumb knuckle, it has it as well. But like, you can actually pose it to. I think they're mixel ball joints that are attached to make it rotate. But that is pretty cool. I think that's going to be 100 and. Or it's going to be €70 anyway.
No,
I don't know.
€70, 60 quid, I think it is. Yeah.
Yes, £60. The other really cool one I thought is the Black Panther Dragon Flyer. Again, this thing it curves into like a stinging position. I think it's a landing position, but it's brilliant. €35. £20, €20 and about £18. But it's brilliant. 2 minifigures. You get Black Panther. You get, I can't pronounce her name, Shuri, and Chitauri. Really good. Like, I'm so excited for these. There's also Captain America and Hydra Face Off. The only thing I think they should have changed with this is maybe put someone a bit more Hydra instead of a Hydra henchman. But it's Captain America.
There's a lot of H's in this, Si. Are you sure?
I know. Well, put it this way, I only discovered a few weeks ago I have a lisp, so I'm glad there's no S's, so shut your face. I'm only joking, I love you, Greg. It's a 4+. The boxes of these are really good. I think were you going to screen share some of these earlier, Solo? Maybe we can do that in a little while.
I can do that.
Yeah, I'll slow down then and let you get prepared with your Windows 95. We have then as well, the other good one was the Ironmonger Mayhem. Now, Jang did point out something good on this, kind of a bit weird, but Lego always, anything that kind of is supposed to glow or light up, they always put a little bit of it into the graphic design. So in a train, they make it look like the lights light up, but they don't. So the chest on the Iron Man thingamajig doesn't glow. So It's really good. Then there is who's in that? Iron Man is in that. There is Pepper Potts and
which one you on, Si? Which one you on?
It is called Iron Man Ironmonger Mayhem.
Hang on.
Lots of eyes in that one. Right?
If you go to Promo Bricks, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm on Brick Fanatics at the moment. But yeah, I've got it up on the screen for you.
Awesome, thank you very much. Then there is one that I really think is really good. It's the Avengers Endgame Final Battle. So basically, it's the final battle. If you haven't seen the movie, there's a final battle. But it's the Avengers compound, and then the van that Ant-Man is trapped in is in it, and it looks brilliant. It's so vintagey, kind of brown, old style. It's on the right there. That's really good. I think it's brilliant. And then obviously Iron Man has a new shield. And from what Jang said and from what I worked out as well, I think it's Nexomite's shields and then one of the kind of connectors as well. What else was there?
I like that.
Benatar, yes, of course. That is amazing. So the Benatar, much bigger version than the old one, way more detailed.
I like that looks amazing.
It does look amazing. Great for display, and plus the wings are posable. The only disappointment in this is there's no Drax.
No.
Which is Drax. Like
there's
only two versions of Drax.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, how can you make that and not put Drax in it? I mean, come on.
Come
You've got all the rest of them in there. Come on. Hey.
That one apparently is that can't be on the wrong. How much is that? That one is 150 euros.
Yeah, I think it's about £140, 160 euros. I think it is.
Yeah, well worth it. I mean, that is just. It's such a cool set. Then at that Marvel ones, that's it really. That's all I wanted to talk about today, Greg. I think they're the best ones that I've seen. There's loads of other sets coming out on June 1st or August 1st for some American people, but they're the best.
What's coming out on June the 1st? Do we know? Because this is what I'm going to be on the hunt for when I'm kind of hanging out with Tek.
When you're going on your Lego hunt. Well, apparently on June it says June 2021. It's going to be June 1st for all those Marvel ones.
Is it? Ooh, I might have to get one. Is that a Duplo ones solo?
No, that was the one that Si was talking about. That was the 4+ set. That was the this one.
Oh,
here.
4+.
Yeah, so it's the Captain America and Hydra show off.
Isn't the box art good?
The box art is amazing. I love
it. Does look good, actually. Yeah. So, can anyone explain what this Infinity Saga is all about then?
It's the Infinity Saga. It's the films. It's all the films.
Yeah.
So anything to do with the Infinity Gauntlet and all that.
Yeah. So it's from Iron Man to
Iron Man 1 upwards.
Okay, it's almost like a sort of legacy thing. I like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Claire, do you do any sort of Marvel stuff or anything like that? Does that ever sort of float your boat?
Yeah. I love all the movies and stuff. I don't have a lot of the sets. I have a few of the figures and stuff, but I really like the Guardians of the Galaxy, like the orange ship. That looks really cool. And then I like the set that has the Scarlet Witch because she's one of my favorite characters. So.
Yeah,
I'm really excited. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do June 1st. I'm a little overwhelmed for some stuff, and same with August 1st.
It might be August for you guys, so you've got some time to save.
That's good. Well, yeah, I've got Harry Potter though on June 1st, so that's gonna.
Yeah.
That's
let's not forget as well. We also get a brand new BigFig as well. Yeah, it's actually gonna be posable this time.
Yeah, the new.
Oh, really? Oh, make it bigger. Let's have a look at that then. Oh, posable BigFig.
You can turn the head. Yeah.
Yeah, the head's a separate piece now instead of being one mold. Really cool it's all one mold now.
Does the head look big enough though?
He has no helmet on.
Yeah, he's got no helmet on. Which I think is a bit of a shame, actually.
Does it come with a helmet? Like, can you put a helmet on him?
This is all the accessory figures down the bottom here. So that's it.
Okay. I'm going to put on some sort of mini doll hairpiece on him.
It's not a mini figure head though.
No.
Yeah, make him less scary. What's that? Mini head? It's like a big mini head.
It's a bigger head. Isn't it? So, well, going by what Jang was saying, I think it's one that you get off the pens. I think it's slightly bigger.
Yeah, the older pens used to have these kind of things on the top, so it's one of the. It looks like one of those.
I tell you what, FLX, Thanos is getting the Botox going on. He wants to get some Botox on his chin. Blimey, that's got some wrinkles in it. Looks like something else on it. Orange Bricks, there's on the BigFigs. What do we think of BigFigs? Are we fans of BigFigs? Claire, do you like BigFigs?
Yeah.
Nice BigFigs. Yeah, I like BigFigs. I like. Some people hate them. Sai, do you like BigFigs?
No, I like them.
Yeah, I think they're good for what they are. I mean, like, you know, there are minifig versions of the BigFigs. You need them. I mean, you need them for the Hulk because it just doesn't work if he's a minifigure. Brick built one, I don't like. I don't like the original Groot. I just think he looks too janky. I like them though.
Okay, Cranky, do you like BigFigs?
Well, it depends on what you mean. Like, I think they look better than brick built versions at that size. Like, if you tried to build a Hulk at the set scaled size, I don't think it would look very good brick built. But I don't keep them or use them for anything personally. Okay. They're not of characters like that I'm interested in usually. So
one of my favourite big figs is obviously the Hulk, but I do like the Hoffwomp as well. I think he's quite good. About Emmasaurus, have you got any thoughts on big figs? Should they be a thing or should they never have been made?
I think they're cool. I don't know. I'm just kind of indifferent. They're kind of neat. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's cool.
They have gotten better, Greg. I mean, originally it was the same mold for different figures, just different paint. But now, like, they've gotten way better than they used to be, especially with like a movable head now.
I've got that Hulk. It's the most. I collect big fig Hulks. I don't know why, folks. It's just something to do, I suppose. But the last one I got of him, he's in a onesie. That's all I can describe it. It's in a white onesie. I forget what set it came from. It's a terrible set. I just bought the thing on his own. But yeah, Solo, can you do this favour? The one set, my favourite one is this new Iron Man one that's coming out. It's like a big fig of Iron Man. That's it.
The Ironmonger.
Yeah, do you mind showing us that, mate?
Yeah, there you go.
This is. I love this one.
I think it's a bit oversized, but it does look good though. I do like it.
Yeah, is it a mech or is it actually meant to be just a big Iron Man?
No, I think it is a mech. I think it should be a mech anyway, because I think what I like, you got Ibadiah Stain that comes with it as well, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, it doesn't really show you any pictures, unfortunately, of like him inside there. But being that he's not here, I'm assuming that he's inside there. No, that's the only pictures you get, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah. I like that. That's good. I remember one of the first things I ever won in the Lego community was when I was you was doing a giveaway, and basically Solo Brick Build was doing this giveaway, and he was giving it away to anyone who happened to be in the stream that night, and there was a good 30 people watching and stuff like that, and this person didn't actually claim the prize, so he did it again, and I won it, and I've still yet to build it. But it's a good one. It's the Iron Man mech, which is pretty good. Now, Sai, I watched your Lego haul that kind of released about an hour before this. We went live on this stream, and you've bought one of them as well. You bought the latest one.
Yep, that's that one there.
Oh, here we go.
It's one of the older ones. Well, not older. It's like retired now, but it's new old, if you know what I mean. So it's from Endgame. So like. Would you believe that's my first ever Ant-Man?
Oh, really? Oh, I love that, man. You need to get the little nano version of him.
Well, there is a nano version in that Endgame set that Solo was showing you there. But again, it should be a proper Ant-Man in it.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good one. I like this.
I've got that.
I think I have a spare mini one if you want it, Si. I think I have a spare, like, trophy version.
I love the little nano figures. Some people do collect those. I mean, I think they're great. Personally, I don't collect them, but I have got the Ant-Man and I've got some astronauts from some of the space sets, which I think are really nice. It's just a nice thing. Now, talking of nice things, Emmasaurus has built a nice looking set. Emmasaurus, give us off the cuff, an unscripted review of this Lego set. I'm going to move a few things around here.
Oh gosh.
Wait, that's it.
There we go.
Oh, I like that. That's quite cool.
It's pretty cute. I didn't put all the stickers on because I might like mix it up and make it a mock for my Disney World. But the colors are really fun. Like I love all these coral pieces. Those are really cool. There's just like a bunch of little like on all of the friend sets, all the accessories just you just like set them down in a bin somewhere. So it's kind of annoying. Like things just keep falling off. But besides that, it's really, really cute. I like the animals the most. We have like a little dolphin. Pretty adorable. I like it. And a little, check that out.
Hey, we got Bricklight.
So that's fun.
I tell you what, that's got some quite interesting parts in that set.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. What was the mini dolls like in it?
Let's see. I think it just comes with Emma and Mia. Is that right? Do I have my mini dolls right? Yes. I'm getting all my friends right. But yeah, here they are. They're pretty cute. They have like wetsuits on, it looks like. One of them's wearing their life jacket to stay safe. So they're pretty cute.
Yes, true. It's important to do that.
Yes.
Ah, very cool. I'm liking that. Good stuff. Good stuff. It's a really, really cool set. I'm liking that. Now, has anyone got anything over the weekend that they're going to be building? And I'm going to ask you first, Cranky, because you keep flexing the largest instruction manual known to man.
Oh, well, so I've just finished all the components for this, but I'm definitely going to have to show my screen on Sunday. I can't just finish it here and then, it vanishes. But I wanted to show you guys this. This is the last page of the instruction manual. Am I holding it in the right place? Like, this is just, I just love these graphics. They don't do enough of these. They still sort of do stuff a bit like this, but I don't know. These graphics are just so cool.
They are very cool. Talking of instruction manuals, Tek recently he built a Monkey Kid set. I say recently, he probably builds one every night. But the one thing I really like about the Monkey Kid set is that the instruction manual comes with like a sort of a bar whereby the further into the instructions you get, the more this kind of bar goes across, and you get these graphical representations. And it looks really cool. It looks really, really nice. So, Tek, have you got one of them to hand by any chance?
Of course he does.
Here's one he made earlier.
Yeah, you can see at the bottom there, there's like, what's the light? Really?
There is. Yeah, I can see it.
Just like the general, I mean, every time you build a Monkey Kid, the figure, this is the one set that doesn't have Monkey Kid in, so I can't show you that. But I don't even know whether. Yeah, there's a really cool, like, every time you build the Monkey Kid figure, you get like a 2-page spread graphic thing, which is pretty cool. But yeah, just the general aesthetic of these, I think, makes it for a really cool build experience.
Yeah, I like it, mate. I think it looks pretty damn good altogether. Nice of it. So here's the thing then. So we all seem to be getting into vlogging these days. Who would I say was the fairly new at it? Well, I'm probably the newest. And if you saw my videos, folks, you'd realise that quite quickly. Claire, you're kind of, you seem to be, how can I put this? Quite a natural. You seem very calm, collected in front of the camera, and just walking around, just talking generally to yourself, really, I suppose. What would you give if you was to give anyone sort of some tips into doing vlogs? What would that be?
Oh, I don't know. I've only done a couple. I wouldn't consider myself an expert, but I tell myself that no one's, well, and it's true. I mean, no one's looking at you, so I wouldn't worry about like the social aspect. Like everyone's too concerned about themselves to really be paying attention to other people. And then I don't know, don't like force it. Like just do what you're regularly doing in your life, like don't, I think it's weird if people go do stuff just for a vlog. You know what I mean? Like, I think then it seems disingenuous, I guess. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I found the strangest thing just talking to myself in the garden. It's quite bizarre. I
mean, but you do it like think about like
you're just thinking
you kind of do it here though, right? When you're like hosting the show, you're kind of talking to yourself a little bit, like at like the first chunk of this thing, right? It's the same kind of concept.
Yeah, it's those two literally a minute 2 minutes tops of me just that little intimate moment between me and the webcam and peeps like that. When it is, why are you laughing? So it is into it.
I'm laughing at Sans. That's Sans, isn't it?
I can hear it. It sounds like a pigeon in the background. It sounds like
Sans is having a fight with Oliver, or Oliver's attacking him.
No, he's playing Minecraft. He's playing Minecraft. Yeah. He's live streaming / gutter chicken.
All right. Matt, colour these in. Colour them in, Matt. Two bow legs. Colour them in, Matt. So, Emily, tell us, right? Vlogging. You're getting into vlogging. You're doing more vlogs. What do you think of vlogging? And I mean, you do it quite a lot with Ross as well. How do you find it? Do you find there's a lot of editing to do?
I think it's, at least for us, it's one of the easier videos to put out. But I mean, all different types of videos are easier for some, maybe harder for others. Like, it does take a lot of time because we actually are out doing stuff, but it's like, it's stuff that we would be doing anyways. So if you account for that time as well, then it probably takes the longest. But it's stuff that we'd be doing anyways. We just pull out our phone and Ross makes some dumb jokes, and then I edit it up, and then we have a vlog. I think they're really fun though, because it kind of helps like our friends in the community keep up with us, but also just like our actual friends. Like I've noticed, especially like since Claire started getting into vlogs, it's so fun just watching. Like, oh, what's Claire up to? Like, this is a really cool way of just seeing like a day in the life of Claire.
Yeah.
So fun.
I like that too. I just find it fascinating. Just learning how things happen. You know what I mean? It's kind of, I think it's very cool. And also as well, I think people are just generally interested. If there's one thing people generally are, they like to know what other people are up to. And it's almost like the Lego YouTuber is allowing people more into their life. And you're kind of seeing this other side of it. And, and I thought I'd do that. When I kicked off my video the other day, basically I walked in here wearing my garden clothes, like, because I just literally been gardening. So I thought I'd kick it off. And then my hair was all horrible and everything like that. And about 3 hours later, I came back and carried on filming it. But Tek, you kind of got me into doing this shenanigan that is, doing these vlogs, and you seem very comfortable with it, because I found it a bit strange, folks. I'm walking around with a camera just sort of pointing and filming stuff, but Tek's walking around talking to himself into the phone and stuff like that.
Is it because he's not holding a TV screen out though?
That was a cheap shot. I've got a question for you in a minute, Solo. I've got one for you, Solo. Don't worry, you're not off the hook yet.
Bring it on.
So Tek, what would you give someone as a sort of a hint and tip who wants to get into vlogging?
I think the biggest thing for me, so I had a separate channel where I would like vlog with going to concerts and stuff, and I was really self-conscious, but I actually went to, this is not like a tip or anything, but this is kind of how I dealt with it, but I actually went to a festival on my own in Spain. So no, like in my head, no one could understand me. I know they can all speak English, but like just in my head, I was just like, okay, it's fine. They're all going to speak in a different language. Like no one knows who I am. I'm not going to bump into anyone. So I can just film and look like a tourist, and it'll be fine. And I did that, and I like vlogged the whole thing, and it was really good fun. So then when I got back, I just didn't really think too much about it. Yeah, I just don't really. I'm quite self-aware. I'm quite self-conscious, especially when I'm out in public and things like that. But actually, surprisingly, like it doesn't bother me now. And it's fun, and like going back and watching, like editing a vlog, I think it is so much fun. And I don't like to. I know you'll make a joke because I've just not done it yet, but like I don't like to come home and then edit a vlog, because I want to like leave it a little while, and then you like relive the day as you're editing it. And if it's been like a really fun day, like our day with our day and the day I had a couple of weeks before that as well, like it is really, really good fun, and it's nice to kind of relive that. So.
Oh, it's weird that.
Yeah, go on. Sorry, Catherine.
I was just gonna say, like, it's funny. I mean, because I only do live stuff, like I don't do any video editing and like no post processing or anything. So maybe if I tried it, I would agree with you. But I just feel like the idea of watching myself back, well, like, I don't know, it wouldn't be a nice reliving of the day. It would just be like, oh my goodness, that's way cringier than I thought it was. Whereas if you stream, then you just don't have to watch it again later and find out how cringy you were, you know?
True. I think you have to have I can't watch a vlog of like nothing. Like I think like what my tip would be to have a start, a middle, and end, and know that before you go into whatever you're filming. And it doesn't have to be like anything. It could be like rearranging your room or something, but like just have it flow as like a basic story. Set it up, have an introduction, and then like take the people and like put a bit of B-roll in to kind of help transition, so you're not just jumping from like 1 hour and then 4 hours later, and like try and make it flow a bit better. And then I try to do the vlogs when I'm actually doing something that's like quite content filled. Like I try not to just film for the sake of filming, so because otherwise I would cringe like watching myself back, like trying to be entertaining. There's people that
you're forcing it.
Yeah, there are people that can vlog and be really entertaining, and that's like a really good skill. I think my angle is more like just taking people along rather than trying to entertain them like through my personality. More showing.
So I think you're always just thinking about that, like thinking about the viewer. Because it was funny that Greg was talking about, he was like, oh, I find it really weird to be talking to myself into my phone. I was like, but surely you're talking to the audience or the chat. You're not talking to yourself, right? Exactly. Like you're talking to the people who are watching.
Yeah, that's the way I almost have to think about it. Like, because when I'm recently been vlogging, I watched a couple of videos on, how to vlog, that sort of thing. And then basically one guy I was watching, he said, just basically vlog with anything that you've got handy, whether it's you've got your DSLR or you've got your phone with you or something like that, or and but in the moment, whatever you've got in the moment, because it's piddling down with rain, the last thing you want to do is take out an expensive camera. And it's just, the main thing is just to capture the moment, or, talk about something that goes into your head. So the other day, for example, I had a big delivery come. The guys had just laid down the foundation, so they went home. They didn't have to be there. So 2 o'clock they'd finished, and but about 3:30, a delivery came. So I thought, I didn't, so okay, what should I do? I might as well capture this on camera, and so people can see that it's coming out. So I'm basically. I spoke to the guy who was doing the delivery. I said, look, do you mind if I film you? And do you know what? And I've asked a few people this. Do you mind if I film you? Because I'm doing a vlog. And they're like, no, go ahead. I can't wait. I'd love to be in it and all this sort of thing. So people seem quite up for it, in all honesty, which is quite cool. But he just captures a few moments of taking the delivery, all that sort of stuff. And it's quite fun. I think people like watching cranes and stuff like that. So I thought, I might as well film it. So that's what I did. But that's kind of cool.
We are.
I like when the crane falls on the house.
Yeah, because it's not my house. That's amazing. Blimey, imagine that. That'd be a nightmare. But yeah, Si, have you ever done any vlogs?
Just I try and do them when there's new sets coming out. So like I did them for, what was it? Mario was the last one I did. Yeah, they're fun. I mean, who was, I think Redmond said that someone said, Lego Rebel says you also have to be confident in front of the camera. So I kind of am now. Like I did TV, production, presentation and direction in college. So I'm kind of used to all that anyway. And some of the tutors we had were from like proper TV, from the news. So, it's easy if you're doing YouTube and stuff. You just don't have to worry about people looking around. Once you don't have a big, huge tablet strapped to your chest, you're fine. Just a little phone is okay. Like,
bigger is better, as far as I'm concerned. I'm never going to use it again. I'm never going to use it. I can only take so much. I think Tek, it was bigger than Tek. Put it that way.
It was so big and reflective. I'm surprised someone didn't come up and fix their tie while they're looking at it. Fix their hair.
Looked like I for about 10 minutes before he started recording. He was there like, all right, do I look good enough?
Oh, here we go. Oh, Tek. All Tek kept doing was jumping in front of me, going like this.
No, I didn't jump in front of you. I wouldn't have stole your spotlight. Your entourage would have carried me out.
Do you know what he said to me? Right, you never get two YouTubers trying to film stuff together. There's a train coming in the underground, so I'm filming it, and Tek come up to me, and goes, "Oh, do you mind? You've got in my shot then."
I'm gonna put the clip in the vlog, but I'm like filming like that as the train's coming in, just for a bit of B-roll, and up plods in with his massive iPad, like going in. Like...
Do you also have Karen there as well? Come on, Tek, please stand back.
Yeah. Can you get out of Greg's shot, please?
I don't know. I tell you what. Hold that thought, because I'm still not letting you off the hook yet, Solo. Claire, the plastic architect. Let me pop you in the middle. There we go. We can all share the centre stage with the wonderful Claire. Claire, hold on a minute, Claire. This is is that America? What you've drawn there? Claire's video help LB's geography. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I know where Miami is. Claire, I went to Miami once, and I got on a ship. I went across to Cuba, and
cool.
and I won a holiday on the ship from Miami to Cuba. That was quite good. It was a shooting competition, but I'll tell you about that another time, because I know you've got to leave these shores, these streaming shores, and head out or do whatever people do in California. And so tell us what's coming up on your channel recently or this week even, because I know you've been doing some great vlogs as well.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep doing those vlogs. I've got a few more of those like filmed and queued up, and then just a mockumentary on Monday with Tek and Kevin, and that's on my channel this week. And then Shy's channel that went live a couple hours ago, it was Callie Bricklink, and we had Ryan on. So, and it's a very, very long but cool. I think it's a fun episode, but it's a good one.
Okay, yeah, I genuinely love your podcasts. I really do.
Thank you.
I really, really do. They're excellent. I love the variety of it. I really do. And it's a class act. The trio of you is fantastic. I really like it. I've got to ask though, is Jang a kind of slightly comes in every now and again, or is he part of the gang? Or because I know
I was just a guest that one day. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it might be some sort of California thing going on there or something like that.
Yeah. No, I think he's too busy for us. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea.
He's busy for the universe, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Anyway, that was great. That's a really good one, folks. So please do check that out. It's awesome. But anyway, Claire, lovely to see you. Say hello to Sans for us as well, and hopefully, his voice isn't going to be too kind of harmed with all that screaming that he's doing.
No, it's like standard operating procedure.
I scared him when I said hello, didn't I, Claire?
Yeah, I just heard him screaming like your name from across the house.
Oh no, that's a different thing. That's because he likes me.
Got it. Got it.
Do you know what I've done this week? Anyway, look, Claire, I'll let you go because I know you've got to pop off. Great to see you. Take care, and
bye, guys.
We'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, Matt's been colouring in. Thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this. What's going on here? I'm sure the engineer will figure out that.
Exactly.
Claire and Cranky. Cranky.
We didn't get enough architectural chat this time. We need to try again next time. Some more architectural chat.
I don't want I don't want it to define Claire. That's the thing. I don't want it to
it's in her name.
This is it. It's in the name. Now, solo brick builder. When it comes to doing handycam stuff, right? I've noticed every now and again. I think what I used to do when I first started doing those sort of things, I wouldn't look at the camera. I'd look at the side thing on the side. And I notice you do that quite a lot as well. And I can't help it because you're drawn to looking at that. And it is hard not to, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's very hard not to. It's just like, yeah, I'm looking at that, but the camera's over there. I'm like,
yeah, I know. It throws it.
Yeah, it does throw you off, and it's just every now and again you start looking over it. But for me, when I start looking back, it's damn, that is obvious.
It's the eyes. So I put like I'm thinking of putting some sort of dot, some sticky dot on the camera, so I know what I'm looking at all the time. But Cranky, when it comes to doing stuff in Twitch land, which is generally where you reside, and if you want to know all her details, even though it's in Twitch, folks, you'll find that down in the description below as well.
You keep saying it like it's so wrong.
No, it's not at all. I'm trying to bridge this gap between Twitchers and YouTubers and bring them kind of more together.
Maybe we don't want to. No, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, Greg, leave him alone.
Yeah.
It was a joke. It was a joke. That was it. Sorry. Carry on.
Hold on a minute. Sorry. Let me indulge Matthew. He'll be back. All right. It's an iPad, not a refrigerator.
Oh, are you like one of those tourists that walks around taking photos in central London with an iPad? Really?
Let me take you back to 2012 when the iPads first come out, and I'm over in Hyde Park, right? And you're doing a triathlon over there, and I'm not joking, right? I was only 4 rows back from the front of it, and every time the spikes went past, they went up like that with their iPads. They did. I couldn't see a thing. I really couldn't. But there we go. That was a little story.
I felt at the train station when you.
Just because you've got a little one. So Cranky. So I forgot what I was even saying to Cranky.
I don't know what you were asking. Sorry.
What was I going to say? Okay, Twitch. So Twitch is all about live streaming. Is there absolutely no kind of video content, or is it just simply live streams is where it's at?
I mean, you can, but I don't know why you would. I don't know. You can upload videos, and then all of your previous streams are there to watch back, and you can make clips and or highlight longer videos, or But I'd say 99% of it, maybe 95 or 99% of it is about live. It has that ability, but I don't know. I know of a couple of people who will sometimes watch my stream back later if they were particularly interested in that build, and they'll watch it again later. But I think the percentage of people who watch it again is lower than on YouTube, and on YouTube it's already pretty low. But I think more people watch it live than watch it back later. But on Twitch is even lower. I thought you were going to ask me about looking at the camera and call me out on the fact that I just don't look at the camera while I'm streaming. I just look at what I'm doing.
No, I'll come back to that in a minute, because you were technically doing a bit of a vlog the other day on Instagram. But a very quick question. Now, I know Emmasaurus has to leave us very shortly. But Emily, I wanted to know how you feel about Twitch. Have you ever thought about twitching?
Yeah, I mean, we've considered it, and Ross does want to start gaming more, and if he's going to game, then he would probably do it on Twitch. I don't know, because we already have a following on YouTube, and getting them to come over to Twitch, especially if they're not used to it, might be kind of challenging. So that's why we feel kind of stuck with YouTube. Not that it's a bad thing; it's just switching over to Twitch. I don't think that everyone would follow us there. But it's a lot more fun.
You'd have to build it in parallel, wouldn't you? You wouldn't just stop your channel one day and then start it the next day on Twitch.
Yeah, totally. I mean, Twitch looks a lot more fun though. All of the little emojis and the hype train. It's oh my gosh, that's so much fun.
It's all about the hype train. Yeah. I mean, I think it's it has a lot bigger range of what you can do, because you can be super, super chill. My streams are mostly really, really chill. But every now and then there's really funny moments or really hyped up moments, and you can sort of go with the flow. And there's a really, really nice brick building Twitch community, which is, I feel like it's easier to get. There's kind of the pool of viewers and other Lego streamers is sort of, it's quite close knit over there. Yeah. Whereas on YouTube, I'm finding new Lego YouTubers every day.
Definitely.
Yeah. I tell you what though, I was working from home the other day. And Jang was on. I mean, God, it must have been 4 o'clock in the morning where Jang was. And he was playing games. He was just playing games on there. But I just had his voice on in the background. It's quite soothing and relaxing, especially when you're in a stressful environment where I work. Anyway, talking of less stressful environments, I suppose one could say. Some of us have got YouTube videos to make. And one of those people is, of course, the wonderful Emmasaurus. So, Emmasaurus, before you leave us, tell us about what's just dropped and what's going to be dropping in the near future on your wonderful channel.
Yeah. So I guess today at 3 a.m., Lego finally posted the official photos for the Disney 4 Plus sets, which is really exciting. So those are really cool. I cannot wait to get those. And then, some vlogs. I just have to finish up a vlog for tomorrow, some reviews to film. I'm trying to start doing more daily content. I used to do just like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday with some streams. So I'm trying to put out videos almost every day. So we'll see how that goes. Trying that out for a bit. But yeah, keeping me busy, but I kind of like that.
Yeah, no, that's good. The only time I can ever really do daily video content is basically when I'm on holiday, in all honesty. The commute's a killer for that. Working from home helps a little bit, but hopefully once I get the cabin done, I can push out more content. At least that's the idea anyway. But no, that sounds awesome, Emily. That really does. So give our love to Ross, as always. He's a top guy. I love him to bits, I really do. And great to see you. So we will see you hopefully very soon. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Take care. So that was, ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Emmasaurus. Please do check out her channel. All those details, including the meaning of life, you'll find down in the description below. Now, I once watched a veterinary program, and it didn't look too dissimilar to what's going on here.
I was about to ask if we welcomed Moto back.
Yeah, Moto.
Hello, you're back.
Moto, it looks like, what's going on in there? It looks like it looks like a pod from Alien.
It is. I just shattered it again, so I'm glad you highlighted that. No. But yeah, I damaged a section. But yes, I'm tiling out this beautiful red balloon. But every time I try to press and do a pinch maneuver, I don't know, about 1 out of 10 times I wind up breaking the model. So slow going, but I knew it was going to be that kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, this is Rome wasn't built in a day, my friend.
Oh, this was not built in a day already, so it is slow and steady.
Oh, that's cool. Let's have a little move around, shall we?
It will look great when it's done. It's going to look amazing. It's just a matter of getting it there.
Okay. So now someone who's actually building some Lego as well tonight is my good friend, the wonderful Tek. Tek, what are you building at the minute, mate?
Monkey Kid's Cloud Bike.
That's a cool set. I like that.
Yeah, this is like £18, so good entry level, very comparable to like a Marvel set that you would get, like a biker chase kind of thing, but cooler than Marvel, obviously. But yeah, it's kind of like too small to like set up my own stream and do it for, so I figured I'd just build it in the last hour or so here. But yeah,
no, that's cool, mate. That's cool. I like it. I genuinely do like Monkey Kid. I really do. In fact, I think when we meet up on the 5th, I keep going on about this, but I think I'm going to buy a Monkey Kid set because I think the idea is right. I think we're going to start in the east or the west. I think we might start in the east, maybe. Depends. The east or west anyway, folks. And we're literally going to go. And Cranky, I need your opinion on this as well. Cranky, you always seem to get nervous when I mention your name.
No, sorry, it's because I was just typing a message in the chat to say I better go get a set to build so that I have something to do while we're here. And then you were called the name, and I was like, I was just about to send the message saying I must be right back. Anyway, sorry, what were you going to ask?
So me and Tek are thinking of meeting up on the 5th, right? But we're thinking of doing a sort of a bit of a mini tour of London. So we're thinking of starting on maybe the east, i.e. in Stratford, and then going Stratford, Leicester Square, and then Westfield. And but I was thinking maybe would we have time to maybe go to Bluewater as well? But I don't know. What do you think?
How do you get to? I've never been to Bluewater. I thought you couldn't really get there. Like,
yeah, I don't think that's really like.
How do you get there?
That's quite a mission. That is.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, Tek don't seem too keen on that. Look at his face. Look, he's denying that. That's a bridge too far. There we go. That could be a stream, couldn't it? A bridge too far. I need to use that one day. It's all water under the bridge. There's another one. So yeah, okay. So it's looking like that. So what would you say is your favourite Lego store? Stratford, Westfield, or Leicester Square?
That's difficult.
Or none
Are
of the
you asking me or
above.
ask the tech?
Yeah, all of the above. Because just in case anyone wonders about Westfield, one of the wonders of the world you will actually see at Westfield, and it's a Cranky Bricks display. It's rather wonderful, isn't it, Tek?
It is.
It is.
Very
You should watch. It'll be in your vlog, right?
It will
It
be.
will
Yeah.
be. It'll be.
I'm sure,
It'll be
I imagine the display will probably be back in your hands by the time I actually come to edit it. But it is in the
Well,
No, it's really cool. I loved
Shep-
it.
Shepherd's Bush is a really nice store because it's like you can go to Westfield on a weekday evening and it's pretty quiet and you can like have some time at the pub wall and hang out a bit. Leicester Square doesn't really, it's a bit too hectic and full of tourists and like the turnover is so big. But Leicester Square is it still the biggest Lego store in the world or has it been taken over? But anyways,
No,
it's
still
two
the
levels, it's huge. So it's got more stuff. So that's why, it's easier to get to Westfield from my house, but Leicester Square is walkable from my office. So that's why it's hard to choose. Stratford doesn't really get a look in anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Stratford is a little bit beyond. And then what I was thinking we could do, Tek, and let me know what you think about this in the chat as well, folks. I reckon we should then do sort of like I don't know, like a Lego haul of what we've bought. Maybe we can actually go to a restaurant or something like that and do it in there.
You taking me out for dinner as well? What a day!
Well, the thing is, we can all go. I think we can go inside restaurants because I went to a restaurant for my birthday.
It's Monday.
Sorry,
it's Monday.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So we're going to meet up on June the 5th. So as long as we don't go into another lockdown between now and then. What's he showing us? Oh, here we go. Some monkey kid art.
Yeah,
I like it.
I love those manuals.
that's so good, right?
And he walks along the bottom of the page to show you
Yeah.
progress. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So I like busy things. Oh, hello. Where's she gone? Let's have a look in here. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Oh, nice finish on the door there. There's a dream catcher there on the back of the door as well. It's nice. Lots of Lego pad stuff going on there. What's going on in there? I don't know. He's got a new stand for his Mac. That's for sure. He's got
It's literally a tin of spare pieces.
Oh, is it? Top man. I like it. Have you got your measuring tape within sort of short distance? Is it around somewhere?
It's on his lap.
It's on his lap.
I feel lost. I can't see my
Oh no!
Oh no! He's
How will you know what? How? I'm not even going to say that.
what was you going to say? So, what was you going to say?
Nothing.
I was only implying it.
I was only going to say it.
Where is it? Is it Matt? Your art changes every week at the moment. When Moto is bad, his Lego bike's back. Why do you think stitches? Yeah, nice one.
That's true.
It is.
And there's the stitches. I was going to make a joke that I revealed something I shouldn't have about a future episode, and snitches get stitches.
You should have got another stitch in there. It looked like when you're counting up to 5.
I don't know. I just kind of sat there calmly and just put my arm on a little pan and let the doctor do her thing. And she said it's probably the most chill patient she's ever had because she didn't have to use numbing solution or anything. I just sat there and it just stung a bit when she put the needle through.
Oh,
yeah.
But I was fascinated by the wound because she was cleaning it out. I was like, oh, that's cool. She's like, yeah, that's her fat layer. I was like, oh wow.
But Moto, I had to have stitches in my back once because when I was a kid, when I was at school, it was the typical London thing: big kids picking on little kids, and I was only a little kid when I was a little kid. That is, I was about 11 or 12, something like that. Anyway, so I got chucked down a hill. Of all things, quite embarrassing, folks. People just used to chuck people around in those days, horrible thing. And someone threw me on top of a bottle, and I felt this real sting. It was like a wasp sting on my back, right? And I had a brand new white shirt on. It was fantastic. It was a brilliant white shirt. And I turned around and I said, "Have I got a bee sting or something on my back?" And basically, my white shirt just turned claret. It was just claret. It was literally I would rinse it out. And I pierced my back with a bottle. I had literally big green bottle I get out of my bag.
Oh,
It
man.
was a very strange thing to happen, but I was all right in the end, folks. I was all right in the end.
Well, you're here today. That's all that
Well,
matters.
it's just one of those things, isn't it?
Did I
Consequently,
come back to the right place? I don't know.
Oh, it's gross. You missed
I don't
it.
think
No, your man was showing off his stitches again. I nearly fainted. I'm
Oh.
so bad.
Oh,
with-
I'm sorry, Sai. You get all.
Hello.
I can show you worse. I'm basically held together with stitches and super glue, so I can show you some scars if you want.
No, you're fine.
it's all right. Cranky, what set have you brought up then to?
I had to make a decision under pressure, and I felt like all the options were much too big, so I just went with this. Wait, where's the front? This one.
Video. We love video.
Yeah.
We're a big fan of video. I like video. Sai certainly loves video. Moto, do you like video? Oh, there we go. That's the best.
Yeah.
You got it, baby.
Yeah. You got it going on. Well, the great thing about buying video in this country is Cooper's Tips at the moment. Tek is Tek, have you actually bought any? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, everybody's like pulling video out of the.
Honestly,
Yep.
He built them with us last
Oh, the
night.
same two.
Same
it's
too.
the same ones, probably. Everyone's getting the same deal here.
Wow. So Tek. So what I wanted to do is the first thing I thought of once I built these is popping. So first of all, my son said, "Oh, smaller tractors like, oh, these are headphones. That's perfect."
Mm-hmm.
And I went, "How did you see that?" Because it's so obvious now that you mentioned it. But apart from that, if you pop this apart, you could make like a crazy chicken walker mech out of the clear case.
Yes.
Right? You could
I just
do
thought-
an inversion bracket. You could bring the front out. You could have the little blasters. You could have the walker legs. But you could do video crazy colors.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
that.
You could do the video chicken walker. Stomping on the Mandalorian or something.
I tell you what, right? That's funny you say that, Moto, but Tek and I have come up with a brilliant idea, and it involves ATSTs. It really does.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, but watch this.
Bad minds think alike.
Watch this space, folks. So Matt, the strange thing is that today you're not actually building any techniques. Why is this? Have you finally had enough of it?
No, I just started drawing, and then it's sort of like, well, there's just nothing quite handy. And yeah, just didn't happen today.
No, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. I think we need to do. I've been looking for a segment for that, folks, and the art thing isn't really happening, does it seem? Which is cool. I think we should have your segment. I think should be the pump up truck, because everyone just finds it generally quite a funny thing.
So what is a pump up truck?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're in for a treat, isn't that right?
I don't know what this is.
I don't know.
Yeah. Now, basically, we kind of based this on the fact that it's a very old set, right? And it's got a sort. I think older people seem to connect with it for some reason or other. There's some sort of
Basically, to all the younger kids, this is what happens when you get old.
yeah. So come on, Matt.
Okay.
So Matt's got to try and how can I put it? Get it up. All right.
And listen carefully.
All right. Go on,
It's the
Matt.
pneumatic.
Yep.
Come on, Matt. Matt, do it faster.
You can do it, Matt.
That's it.
Oh, he's got it fully.
It's going
Matt
down.
got it.
Yay.
Matt, why does it make that strange noise?
Well, because
That's
it's the
the
pneumatic system.
air going through the system.
Air going through the system. It's a pneumatic thing. There you go, folks.
No performer anxiety there.
No, straight up. Look, he's coming back for another one. He's going for another go.
Someone's had his pills.
There he is. It's like I gotta be honest though, with those colours, it really is a monkey kid pump up truck, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Oh, he's exuberant tonight.
Someone's had double pills.
I would describe it as being positively buoyant tonight. Well done. Great performance there from Matt the Elder. There we go.
I just found a video tile of you, by the way, Greg. I'll show you.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to this.
there we go. I'm prepared. Incoming, folks. Incoming. Oh, I love it. I love it. Take a picture of it and send it to me, lovely Catherine. Thank you. Awesome.
I've got that one.
Amazing. Who's got that one?
I do.
Oh, look at him, look, admiring it. Admiring his handiwork.
My camera won't focus. But...
Oh, you got a good camera. I keep wondering what that is on the left-hand side. That's so big. Your mic is so big, you could literally put a cap on it.
No, I don't. I don't think it's just a blue snowball.
It's ginormous.
But it's got it's got like a foam pad.
Yeah.
Look, if you can make fun of his iPad for being too large, he can make fun of that huge mushroom head.
Yeah,
That's true.
Okay. Someone's sticking up for me for once. Cheers, mate. I'm bullied. It's just because he's taller than me, he thinks like he can bully me.
That's not true.
Well, now that I heard your bully story, we got to stick up for the little Greg. We got to stick up for the little guy.
Yeah, little Greg. I tell you what we're going to buy on June the 5th. We're going to buy a Duplo set. I'm going to buy a Duplo set. If anyone's got any recommendations for a Duplo set, let me know. But I will say this:
24-hour live stream coming, guys.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah,
the
the Chinese New Year one is really good.
It's really good, isn't it?
Oh,
That's a really good set.
Sorry, you said 24-hour live stream or 72?
Depends which Duplo set he gets. If he gets that,
No, I'm honestly asking: is it the 72-hour live stream season again or not?
August.
I thought you were just no longer sticking up for Greg anymore.
Moto, try and stay on board, please. I don't know. The 72 hours. We could just make up one ourselves, I suppose. We could have. All you need is 3 channels, just doing 24-hour stream. Easy. That's it. Simple. I wouldn't mind doing a 24-hour stream. I'd be up for that. But I'd want to have some days off afterwards, though.
Yeah.
Recover. I need recovery time at my age. So what we got? Every time I see the forklift, reminding myself I need to rebuild my own. This is true. Matt, what's the pump action like on it? Like, is that a little mini system?
I
think
where am I going with this?
It's funny, isn't it? Why haven't we got? It's a shame we haven't got an artist to do an impression of this. But Matt, just can you turn it around so we can actually see what you're doing? Because there's a little knob that you twiddle on the side. I've noticed.
Sorry?
Around the other side. That's it.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
He twiddles his knob and then he pushes it up and down or something like that.
Or was it getting blocked?
And then try to keep it clean, please.
I don't know.
So it changes the direction of the air. So
really,
in that one, it pushes in one direction.
Oh.
And then you have to switch to basically let the air out, so that when you're basically then going into a suck motion.
Oh.
Knew that would get somebody excited. So we push. We're blowing the air through.
Yeah.
And twist.
And then we're squeeze. So it's like suck, squeeze, bang, blow,
and twiddle your knob.
It's like a dance move. Suck, squeeze, bang, blow, and twiddle your knob, and start again. Repeat. Yeah. Suck, squeeze, bang, blow, twiddle your knob, repeat. Suck, squeeze, bang, blow, twiddle your knob, repeat. Suck, squeeze, bang, blow, twiddle your knob, repeat. There we go. Things we make up all night. For the love of God, I hope Lynn isn't watching this.
I hope Doc got that.
Yeah, Cranky's up for a bit of that. I think I've just created a new TikTok. New TikTok, folks. Blow, twiddle your knob, repeat. Boom. It sounds like a bit of a Cockney one, doesn't it? We should do that while we're saying it. Twiddle your knob, repeat. We could do it. We could do it in a Dick Van Dyke kind of impression. Do you know what I mean?
I'll let.
Shut, scrooge, bang, blow, twiddle your knob, repeat.
How many more times are you going to say that?
I would have to duck out of frame because I don't think the network would appreciate me being associated with this.
It's not fair.
It's a Lego technique. It's
maybe
just a Lego technique.
But there we go. Things. This is why I don't build Technic sets. It really is. Tek, what have you realised? It looked like you got a mismolded piece or something.
No, I just put a sticker on.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Level of concentration required.
Yeah, it does. Every time I put a sticker on, Si thinks I've frozen or something. So I go very still.
Do you guys use the glass cleaner technique? We call it the Windex technique here in the US.
What? I've never heard of this technique. It sounds like heresy.
Do you have Windex glass cleaner in the UK?
Windoline is called here.
Okay. What is it called?
Yeah, it's the same thing. Windoline.
Okay, so what you do is you spray the glass cleaner down on the surface, and when you put the sticker down, it floats the sticker so you can adjust it into position. And then when you smooth it from the center out, the Windex comes out and it sticks and adheres just beautifully.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the way. I don't. My other half has like a tiny little spray bottle, like a sort of, I don't know, like perfume sample size bottle or something that's full of Windoline, and he's put it on. I was miming too extravagantly. He sprays it on and then smooths it out. Like uses the edge of a brick separator or a knife to hold the sticker, and then lays it and then smooths it in the center. Like, I don't have the patience for that, so I just kind of stick them on, and then I cry about how bad they are.
Me too.
So there you go. So you guys can get your was it Windoline?
Yeah.
You can get your Windoline out, and when you do a sticker, just float the sticker into position, and it'll be perfect every time.
Cranky, this sounds very domesticated to me. Can you send me a link to it or something? I need a.
What? I don't know.
It's just window glass cleaner. What is
just,
so difficult
it's like
to
window
understand?
cleaner.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, I'll give it a go. Mr. Muscle, then that's a window cleaner.
No, don't use Mr. Muscle.
No.
Like destroy the sticker.
No. You need the window cleaner because it's just the right
like
consistency
vinegar.
to float the sticker. Yeah.
Like you probably could just use like purified vinegar, like white vinegar, like cleaning.
I'd be coughing all over the place if that was me. I'd be wanting to dip me chips in my Lego set or something like that. Can anyone do that? Has anyone ever actually? No, I'm sorry. I'm going way. I mean, even that's peculiar for me.
Wow, you have a limit?
Yeah, I've just reached it. Joe Havstars will travel, my Bella. Thank you so much for the $10, my friend. He says, have yourself a bowl of jelly deals and pie mash on me. Do you know what? I love pie mash. I love jelly deals as well because I lived for about 25 years in the East End, folks. I love the stuff. I really do. What we got going on here? Fragile. Oh, my God. Matt, what's going on there?
It's a Craggle.
It's Craggle.
He's held together with glue and stitches, right?
You're not far wrong there, man.
Solo. So here's another hint for you guys. If any of you guys went to art school, I learned this in art school. So if you're doing model making or you're working around sharp mat knives, X-Actos, cutting Lego, that type of thing. If you do cut yourself, you use Craggle to glue the cut together instantaneously, so it won't bleed on your artwork, and you can keep working. That's what I tried, but my cut was too deep. So that basically, if it can't Craggle, that's when I knew it was time to get stitches.
That's so funny. I learned that trick in architecture school, and it's because normally
architecture, art school, design schools,
because you're doing it at 3 a.m. the day of the deadline, so you don't have time to go to hospital, so you just glue it together, keep going, and then deal with it later.
Yeah, I thumped my thumb once with a brand new blade and Craggled it, and it was better than a suture. I mean, it was like, it's weird because my my fingerprint ridges were off by a half ridge, but other than that, it's so clean you can't even see a star.
That's so funny. I can't. There's no way my camera will focus on it, but I have exactly that on my thumb. It's just like I never went to the hospital.
Right here. So yeah, you know, you went to a design school when you've got misaligned ridges from a cut and it's been craggled together.
I'm not even going to go through what some of the stuff has happened to me because
you've been through
it
worse.
Might make people pass out.
Yeah, you've probably been through bad stuff.
Lorraine, get a bucket quick.
Yeah, Si's not going to make it. We won't talk further about it for Si's sake.
Could you use Pritt stick instead of glue? No, it wouldn't work.
No word of a lie. This is the only one I'm going to say. No word of a lie. The only one I'm going to say is my elbow is actually super glued together.
Oh Lord!
Really?
Yeah, it was done by a doctor as well. It was generally done by a doctor. She just got some like off the shelf super glue because it was really deep as well. But yeah, she just like bent it out. She put it in there. She just like hold it together, give it 5 minutes. She's like, there you go, good as new. It's like
they use it for it's liquid suture basically. It's a different side of thing.
No. For here, we call it. We got a specific brand called Loctite, and it was just that.
Loctite. It's Loctite. That's for putting on screw threads.
There you go.
No, it's a particular brand called Loctite. It's a particular brand.
Solo is a cybernetic organism. He's a T-800 from the future. He's mostly metal.
Exactly. Before she put the glue on, she got some WD-40 for his elbow, and then she got the Loctite.
Listen to that, though. Listen to that. It's no creaking, nothing.
Does it make horrible grinding noises though? Because that's what you don't want.
I've got 530 runs in my veins. There'll be none of that.
I bet he makes some noises. This one.
Yeah.
Only in my back.
Yeah.
There we go.
We need to call Lily Majors now.
Matt, have you got any strange medical stories you want to tell us?
No. Under HIPAA, you don't have to disclose anything, so it's okay. Only if you wish.
Well, it's the sort of thing I know that Sai's here and he's a bit squeamish, so I think I'll pass on that. Maybe another time when Sai's not around.
Oh no, tell us, it's fine.
Okay, he said it's fine.
Yes, I'm calling it fine. If I go green, I'll just turn the camera off.
I can tell you one about a hot screwdriver and a deep cut.
Oh, Jesus.
That sounds a bit weird, Solo, even for this.
Is that a new band name or something?
Was that just some kinky Wednesday or what?
No,
He's
Ian,
cauterizing something.
Try and keep it land friendly, you.
Oh, yeah, all
I'm
right.
determined to get through this.
You're saying that.
Anyhow, something that would.
Oh, come on. I haven't said anything rude. I've hardly innuendoed.
What, suck, squeeze, bang, blow, twist your knob?
Oh my god.
Don't repeat. Yeah,
Moto's
what's
never
good
going to
about
come back
that?
ever again.
Suck, squeeze, bang, blow, twiddle your knob, repeat.
Anyhow, something which got glossed over is when Moto was saying that part of the reason for stitches and things like that was because he was cutting Lego. So what were you cutting Lego for?
Oh no! I said if you. So I was in art school, and this is before computers and CAD, illustration where you could just print everything off. But I was in industrial design, so you had to frame your own drawings, and I was cutting mats for the drawings, and it went off the steel rule and thunked my thumb. Or if you're laying graphic, back in the day when you had Letraset and stuff, you had to cut everything and glue it down. Or if you're modeling something, so anytime you're working with something that's pretty sharp and you thunk yourself and it's a decent clean cut, you can just and she's right. It's the night before your final review, and your grade depends on this one piece of work.
Yeah.
The minute you feel something hit, you go away from the art so you don't bleed on it, because you'll never get blood out of it. And then you just get yourself better, and then you keep going till your design's done.
You're out there, Si.
Yeah. No, I'm okay.
He made it.
You look at a lot
inside. There's no blood. There's absolutely no blood.
I visualize this. You see in my head. It's like I'm there.
Yeah.
No, it's just completely bloodless because the blade's there, and then you get your super glue and you get ready and you just pop it in and poop. And there's
oh my god, he's explaining it even more.
Oh wow. Cranky, have you got any stories of that sort?
Change the subject. I'll change the subject. Because maybe nobody's.
We like close-ups, but that's ridiculous.
Maybe nobody wants to know about it, but it's just I just remembered because Moto was saying before, before computers and like drafting and whatever. I remember when we were doing. I mean, obviously, computers were invented when I was at university. Not that old, but when you're drawing architectural drawings on tracing paper, in order to erase it, you use you use nice ink-based pens, and if you want to erase it, you use a scalpel to scrape off the ink instead of drawing in pencil and rubbing it out. So but that's quite hard to cut yourself doing that. So I was trying to move away from the injury.
Oh, right. I thought you were going to say you cut yourself on a rubber or something like that. That's weird.
yeah.
That's too much traction.
I mean, that's kind of the thing I would manage.
You know those kind of design pencils they've got a long lead in it, and they've got a claw.
Yeah, mechanical pencil.
Mechanical pencil. Yeah. You know the way they've got the sharpener in the little top of it, so you take off the top and you can sharpen it. I actually sharpened it too much and it broke, and I still have graphite on my finger.
Do you know why that will never go away?
It'll never go away. Well, I picked at it, and everything else is there forever.
Yeah, graphite's permanent, but do you know why?
No.
Is it because it's an isotope?
No. Well, it has to do with chemistry and the element.
Oh, okay. I was nearly right.
Everybody think about it. Why does graphite once you get a pencil tip or a lead in your body, wires in your body.
Is it because it's only carbon, so your body like doesn't? Like,
Exactly, it's carbon. It's carbon based. So your body doesn't recognize it as a foreign object, and it'll stay there forever.
That's amazing. I never copped on to that. Well done, Cranky.
There you go.
There you go. Like education was worth something.
Education time.
I've got a good little injury to tell you about. Not to me personally.
Oh boy! Now we're going back to this. We got off of this.
This is a good one. This is
about educational streams and engineering, science. Like,
please tell me,
this is engineering. I promise you, Cranky.
Did you suffer it by cranking your knob?
Yeah, I from the bottom of my heart, Cranky. This is to do with engineering because I was once an engineer. I was a vehicle engineer.
And so I had a friend of mine, right, who used to tap his fingers quite a lot. And I always used to notice this.
So you cut them off.
One of his fingers always sounded a bit different to the others. And I thought, that's a bit weird. Why is that? And it so happened that when he was, once upon a time, he was working on an engine. And he said to the guy in the cab, because we're talking about buses, bus engineering here, folks. He said, put the foot on the throttle. So he throttled it. But his finger, his long index finger, he got sucked into the turbo. Anyway, consequently, he pulled it out, and it took off about a centimetre, so like 1/4 of an inch or something like that. And it's just gone. He didn't never get it back, because obviously turbos are, like putting your finger in a food mixer, in all honesty. But so consequently, it was all repaired, fixed. You could hardly even tell it was ever a thing. But the thing is, the bone is so near to the tip that it sounds like bone when he does it. It just sounds like it's like he's gone from going like that to this. Well, that just sounds a bit different. It's weird, strange but true, folks. Turbo fingers, we used to call him, but for obvious reasons.
Have any of you actually? Oh,
sorry. Can you do that again?
I love the drawing.
I was just going to kind of get a tip of what the action there.
I was just pointing at the side.
Yeah, of course you was. With 2 fingers, wasn't you? You naughty boy, you. Oh my God, what's going on here? Dr. Moto, please explain.
Please stop explaining.
Please stop explaining.
He's only seeing what he wants to see.
It looks like a scene from one of those old 1960s vampire movies where the Dracula's just about to have a stake put through him. Just saying.
Well, funny thing. Did you know that Count Moto is a figure from the Tricky Bricks stream? So this is Count Moto is basically.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. Very good.
Someone made a story with Count Moto, and they used the sparkly vampire. So
cool.
Little did you know there was a overlap there. Oops.
So how does that like? I think the drawing looked like you resurrecting Sai or reconstructing him somehow, right? So did you just like he's just been transformed into a vampire as well?
I don't know.
Or
I do.
Frankenstein monster.
Resurrecting Sai.
Are we coming up on time?
It looked like he was.
Sai, when was the last time he was resurrected?
I don't know. That's
He's trying to speak his stomach line.
I don't know. Best answer ever.
What's he doing here?
We can see up your nose. Look up his nose, everybody.
Look up his nose.
Oh my God, he's trying to catch a pigeon. Sit down, Solo.
He's reaching for Graggle.
Sit down.
I've cut myself again.
Oh no.
Oh, Tek's actually built a Monkey Kid set. Blimey. I think this set was like, how much was this set, Tek? £35?
$79.99.
Oh, $17.99.
Yeah, $17.99. Sorry.
$17.99. Okay, very good. Well, tell us a bit about it. Come on.
So that's Monkey Kid's cloud bike.
Oh,
there's like disc shooter things that come out the side, and there's like a little knob there that you can flick to.
Sorry, can you say that again, please? I've never heard that phrase in a review before.
You've definitely heard the phrase "little knob."
Tek Productions.
And then this one, who is Spindrax's bike. It has a couple of stud shooters on the front. Quite a few stickers on these, which is okay, I guess. But the figures are pretty cool. That's Spindrax, who's like one of the spider characters. He also comes with
we sound scary
as well. Again, my camera.
That's it. Hold it in such a way that we can't see it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And then who's this? I'm not quite sure what her name is, but this is like one of the basic, just like filler characters you get, and then of course you get Monkey Kid as well with that really cool jacket.
Tek, why do you keep looking to your left when you're pointing that?
Because my screen's there, so I'm making sure. I'm
Oh right, sorry, I didn't know that. I just thought there was someone in there. You was trying to sort of,
Well, I try to show my Monkey Kid thing.
Yeah, try to show yourself off. Anyway, thank you for taking. My takeaway from that, folks, is was studs and flicking knobs. There we go.
Little knobs, Greg. Get it right. Come on.
Oh, little knobs. Sorry, little knobs. That sounds like a theme, doesn't it? That Lego will never come out with.
Cranky Bricks.
There we go. Look, she's thinking, why not coming in here? But yeah, that was it. We're not being rude, folks. We're not being rude. Look it up. It's in the dictionary. I'm sure it is anyway. Blimey, he's moving. So, I'm scared when he's moving it. It's like a bloody pumpkin. Are you going to put your children's Christmas presents in that or something, Moto?
No.
No one's coming near that with a baseball bat or something.
No spaceball bat. Yeah, I do. I can show you some fun stuff if you want from.
Yeah, all right. Show us some fun stuff, and then we'll start winding down. I think because we're hitting that sort of 3:20 mark. And Solo, have you got to be up early tomorrow or anything? You seem.
No, I've done my early shift this week. I'm done.
Good man. Good stuff. Cranky, are you okay to hold on for another 10 minutes or so?
As long as you don't make me face palm too much more, otherwise.
No more blood, no more tiny knobs.
You can't promise that.
Solo.
Let's look at some Lego or Lego related stuff.
Yeah, I have some fun things. So for you guys, so I've always had this bag up behind me, and recently I met Crystal Star from season 1. There's her autograph on there. She came out to Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
But more importantly, I've kept the reverse side hidden for quite a while. But I can show you guys this.
Oh wow!
Big screen. Yes.
Hey.
Look at this.
Come on, Greg. You're the professional.
All right, can you photocopy this for us, please?
So this is everybody from the entire cast. I brought this out to Atlanta with me, and everybody signed my Lego Masters bag.
So this is the season 2 side. The other side is your season 1. Is that?
Yeah, as I go and get autographs from season 1, I'll put season 1 on this side.
I tell you what, folks. As soon as he's got all the season 1, that's going straight on eBay.
No.
Moto.
Oh my goodness.
Moto,
Yeah.
did you meet Nate when he was over there? I can never pronounce his surname. Nate Swahawa.
No.
No.
Nate or Nathan.
Yeah.
I'd call him Nathan, but I guess he was part of the production because there's builds that look like stuff his shop would create, but we don't know that.
Yeah, he was I think he was a consultant of some sort. Yeah.
Well, he did season 1, but I don't know about season 2. If he was there, it was in a zone that we were not allowed to visit. There was a lot of basically because of COVID protocols. There was a lot of zoning and PPE requirements as well as isolation type stuff going on. Poor Tek. I keep taking the screen away from him.
I know. I can't figure out if I'm on the YouTube tab or the other tab because things keep coming up, and I'm like, oh my god, what's going on?
The other thing I'll show you, I haven't shared this too much, but I'm so rarely on here that I'll show you guys. So this little robot, this little dabbing, I put in a dab, but
so cute.
So I made one of these robots on site, one for each of the 24 team members. Well, maybe one of 24. But every single Lego Master contestant got one of these little Motobots, and I'll never sell the instructions. It's an exclusive for the cast.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But yeah, each one got one, and each one got a clicky too.
Oh yeah.
So I gave out, I
Some
brought
of them might have
24
had one when they started.
Yeah, I brought 24 clickies, and each Lego Master contestant now has a clicky in their home, which is perfect,
so
right?
cute.
I think it would be really cool. Wouldn't it be nice, right, if we could go back to the old days, like Windows 98 days, Solo, where we used to use Word, And instead of having like the paperclip come up whenever you needed to know something, it would come up with Clicky, like a.
Well, Clicky is based on Paperclip, the little help assistant. That was the idea. Is Clicky shows up whenever you have a problem and asks you if you need help with your build.
That makes it worse.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
And for those of you in the US, watch for Clicky as you watch the season because Clicky is in there.
Oh, hello. Yeah, here's a thing, right? Moto, your photography, right? Your photography, very good photographer. Please do check him out. I think you're on Flickr as well, aren't you, Moto?
Yeah.
There you go. A true pro, if ever there was one, folks.
Yeah, I do landscapes as well as portraits, but Lego photography as well. And I have a presentation if anybody wants a deck to go through.
Very cool. But I noticed one thing that you do. You seem to take a picture and you show a section of that picture.
Oh, on Instagram. No, that's an Instagram
do you just
strategy.
mean that's just so that the picture is big on Instagram, right?
Yeah, so if you ever see one of my photos come through on Instagram,
what you're asking, Greg.
It's going to be very confusing because in the description I say click on my profile because what I've done is I've done this. So it's a marketing strategy where you cut up the whole photo into the section. So when someone sees your profile, they see the entire larger image, and they can tap for detailed areas that they want to zoom in on. Because Instagram's lousy at zooming. Flickr's fantastic for that stuff, but Instagram's horrible at details. So if you look, I've done this curated grid for most of my Instagram profile. But yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense because you're going to see this weird little square, and it's like it doesn't.
I knew you did it on purpose or something like.
I did it for my profile, not for the image itself. Yeah,
that's why
Clearly, Greg just hasn't read it, right? Because it says in the thing, click on the profile, and you look at the
The
profile.
first words are click on the profile. So obviously, someone is not is scrolling through my Instagram and not taking the time to truly understand the content.
I'm looking for it, thinking maybe he needs glasses or something.
We call that. So in our industry, we call that PEBCAC. It's called problem exists between keyboard and chair.
The thing is, right, I use. Oh, here we go. He's done this is like a wrinkly chip, Matt. Here we go. So, right, you frustrated? You need a drop test.
Are you drop testing solo or as build?
That is your best one tonight. That is, Matt.
Am I being drop tested or something?
Well, you guys know that I've broken so many models on live streams that I call pulling a Moto at this point. And there's a couple other people that I know that if they ever break something, like, oh, I just pulled a Moto, because I've done it twice on this live stream. I've shattered something in front of you guys.
At least it's your own stuff. So it's...
All in the name of entertainment, Moto. All in the name of entertainment.
Well, it makes for good YouTube, right? When something drastically explodes or breaks or comes apart.
It does. This is what life's all about, I suppose. Really, always expect the unexpected.
Always expect failure, and adversity.
Well, there's no such thing as failure. You just you learn. Learn from your mistakes, folks.
Absolutely.
Oh, blimey! Every time he picks that up, I sort of, what it reminds me of. I'm just saying. It just reminds me. The guys have been using what do they call it? A cement mixer this week. It looks a bit like that.
Well, someone told me this is the new UCS section of the Cloud City pod things that escort the Falcon.
Yeah,
yes, it does. It's
that twin podcast. Yeah.
It's
a Cloud City pod car. One half of the pod.
Do you know what? We were saying this, weren't we, Solo? When we were talking about what UCS spaceships would we like there to be from Star Wars, I said I'd like to get one of those pods. I think that'd be quite cool.
Yeah, no one's ever asked for the Cloud City pod thing. Oh well.
I'd always like it because it'd be interesting to see what that ship's all about, because it's quite weird to have two pilots. But there we go. So I think we can start winding this down, folks.
Wah.
Well, I don't have to. I can go on for another 10.
Forever.
He's like Captain America, folks. I could do this all day.
I find nothing easier than sitting on my backside playing with Lego. Just saying. What was that look for, Tek?
Just Greg being Greg, I guess.
What are you saying?
I didn't say anything. You're getting very defensive.
I'm not being.
I'm gonna get an email from his entourage about this.
Oh, so his entourage ain't behind your camera right now, going.
Yeah, he's got 3 reps just sat there with a big fat iPad.
LBB, do you have a publicist that's there during the interview to pull you off when things are heading in the bad direction and they rush you out the door?
Yeah, that's Exodus. That's what it's all about. Quick.
There actually wasn't anyone at Leicester Square School when we got there. The queue was just Greg's entourage.
Was that why it was so difficult then for me to get out of Westfields then? Was it just a queue of cars for Greg?
That's it. Streams and streams of cars.
The cavalcade that is, of course, London Bridge Bricks. I tell you, I nearly got run over today, so I'm vlogging, and I thought, you know what, I can't be bothered to go under the subway, so I'm just going to run across London Bridge. I nearly got run over by 2 bikes. Anyway, I made it to the other side, obviously. Is it me? It just reminds me of watching like a vet trying to, pull out. You're going to pull a calf out of it or something.
I thought that was my knee then.
So you guys have no idea what. Like if I hold this back up, so the idea is.
Oh my, no, don't make him lift it up.
No. So the only way to get inside is to put my arm completely through this top exploded part.
But you have to
reach
put
underneath
pressure on,
and
right?
hold it. Yeah, hold it from below because it's hollow.
I'm not going to say what that just reminded me of. It's rude, but it is funny.
So yes, I have to put my arm inside, and then I have to hold it from the opposite. Oh, do that. Let's time it. Go ahead.
Do it again,
What was the
Greg.
sound effect?
Sorry.
There you go. One more time.
Oh dear.
Oh god. So I just made a mess of my mic.
Oh, gross. Greg, did you show Echo Bricks' build? He wants to know, just show his
Thank you for the
build.
private chat. I will check that in just a sec. I can do this all day. Yeah.
Yep, kept in London.
I just look like a chicken. I look like a chicken. Finger licking fun. That's what I'm all about.
Finger licking good.
Honestly, he's gonna any second now. He's gonna pull a rabbit out of that.
Well, like this one.
Oh, hello.
Oh, stop rubbing that in my face.
Hey?
I will.
Oh, I've been trying to find one of those for my daughter. My God, you're not wrong. They are rare as anything to find. They are.
There was 2 on eBay when I bought it, and then now there's 1, and maybe now there's none.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
Really? I'm gonna.
So cute.
I'm just having a look for the final few pictures, folks. I've got this. Oh yeah, I've got this one. This was one of the first ones that came in tonight, actually, which is always a thing when if I nearly miss stuff. So if I ever miss pictures, folks, please don't hate me. I'll show them the first time round next week. But anyway, let me show you this one. This is from Echo Bricks, or Echo Bricks, actually, if I can just get it out. It says, "Hi, Brick. Recently finished the B model of set 42048. It's called the race car from 2016 to go with the A model." I'm not quite sure what he said there, but anyway, let's do this. I always know Echo Bricks because Echo Bricks has got these nice, fine sort of check thing going on. I like it. I like the colours of this. Check this out, folks. This is Technics at its best. It really is. None of that pump action malarkey that you get from Matt. There you go. Very nice. Look at that. Echo Bricks. Awesome work there, my friend. I tell you what, can I just say, maybe you use the Mr. Muscle technique or the Mestos bleach. I'm not quite sure what it is. Anyway, maybe don't do the Mestos thing. Maybe do the vinegar thing and dip your chips in it while you're doing it as well, folks. But he's done an excellent application there of stickers. It really is. And excellent. Thank you, Echo Bricks. Anyone else send me any pictures? Anyone?
I have a question for you.
Oh, go for it.
In the UK, do you always pluralize Technic? Is that a UK thing?
No, that's
just
Greg.
a Greg thing?
Just Greg.
It's his name.
Most of the things that you've heard this evening are Greg things.
Because in the US, some people pluralize Walmarts. I was wondering if it's the same thing.
Oh, well, we
Tesco's.
more or less Tesco's and Sainsbury's.
Yeah. Sometimes Greg will call them techniques as well. So
I do that. I know I do that.
got a new Lego techniques set here.
Yeah.
And until recently, Greg was calling it a vlog.
I know I did. I'm going for. I'd say to people, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go.
Man, I ask a simple question now. The whole gang is just tearing you apart.
That's it. That's it. All I need, all they're ever waiting for is just one person, just to light the fuse, and then they go
like vultures.
It's
we
like
are.
sharks. No, there's a little drop of blood, and all of a sudden, the side's like. There you go.
There he is. Arr. How's it go? Arr. Weird. Honestly, you do remind me of Phil Collins. Just saying.
No, yeah.
But yeah. Oh, here we go. What's he listening to? He's got some strange thing going on. He's got ants in his pants or something.
I've got music on.
You got what?
I've got music on.
Oh, okay. Don't make it too mad. I don't want to get. I don't want to get.
Oh look.
Oh, bloody hell! What is that? Is that a slug?
Shark.
Oh, it's a slug. It's like a blue slug.
That's a shark.
That's how he feels about
you
it.
need to get your glasses changed, man.
Yeah, I think you do too.
Now you know why he's got a
You
4-foot
couldn't read
iPad.
Moto's Instagram page. You can't recognize a shark. Like, you need an iPad.
No, that was a good iPad callback. That was a good one.
So, what's his name? Moby Dick or something?
This is Sharky.
Moby Dick's a whale. What is wrong with you, man?
Moby
Never
Dick's a
schooled
whale.
Defending him anymore. He's
He
like, I've
just
had enough
wanted
of
to
this
say
guy.
dick on the screen. That's all.
Moby Dick. He's a whale.
That's
Oh,
a
there we go.
shark.
Yeah, this is a shark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look at his skin.
Oh,
He just wanted to say the B word.
Pulling a rabbit out of the like.
it does look like.
I used to have pet rabbits.
Is that a
Just not
rabbit?
anymore.
Oh, he's a rabbit. Yeah. Why has that rabbit got 3 legs?
Because one is hidden due to perspective.
Oh, don't get all
Art.
technical.
Oh, that is well hung.
Sorry, I forgot where I was going to go now. Oh yeah, sorry. Can you show us that dolphin again, please?
Oh my God.
It's so.
I wish I had my Lego animals here, and then I could get an actual dolphin. He needs a bit more floof. He's kind of sagging a bit now. Can't hold him up.
Nothing worse than a saggy shark. It's all right. He's cute. What's his name? Sorry.
His name's Sharky.
Sharky. All right. That was a silly question, I suppose.
It's from IKEA.
Is it? Do you know what? I'm actually thinking of
They're great.
I might go to IKEA tomorrow. I've got a free-ish kind of day tomorrow. I've got to go down the tip. But I might go to IKEA.
Did you guys ever see Splashy?
No.
Oh, how could I
Splashy?
forget? Okay.
I don't know. Well, I don't know where we're going with this, folks. So I apologise.
No, it's okay. I've got Splishy and Splashy. It's pet water.
Oh, I have seen these. Yes. I saw them on Tricky's stream.
Yeah, so if you could own pet water as well. You just find a PAB cup and you put some stickers on and you have pet water.
I bought something similar to that from Belgium.
And then when Greg's using his iPad, you get that expression.
That was a cheap shot, Moto.
I know.
Tech and I have been to the pub wall recently, Moto.
No.
Oh, I love PAB. Yes.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't go
No,
there.
I think we should. I've got a particular name. No, I okay. So I've got a bit of a Gregism, right?
No.
What do you call them, right? No, he doesn't know. This isn't rude to him because he hasn't been sent that picture from Tech. But Tech, right? I think you should ask Moto the question. What does he call them?
No.
No.
A guy
What's the question? Just ask.
It's not called them pab jugs.
Okay, he said it now.
Only you.
I call them pab jugs, right? So I go up to the pab.
Are you serious?
It's a thing.
It's a pab cup.
It's a pab cup. Well,
It's
here
a
we go.
cup.
Here we go. Here's one that Matt made earlier.
I love how Matt's got that to hand.
Yeah, you just got that handy ready.
Yeah, he's always got that, just in case this one comes up, so to speak.
So yeah, in the United States, I don't think we call them pab chucks.
We don't
He's on the floor.
We can only apologize, Moto.
Yeah, we're so sorry.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's a innocuous double entendres, but
there's a word. I've not used it.
It's a pab cup, man. Oh my gosh.
Oh, what's he doing there?
Because then you see the problem, Greg, is like you're asking for a pab jug, right? And they're like, do you want a big jug or a small jug?
Well, you could say that about a cup, couldn't you? You want a big cup? I mean,
cup is more polite.
Yeah.
Polite.
Turn around and say I want two big jugs of Lego.
I do it all the time. I said it at least 4 times when I was there, didn't I, Ted?
At least 4? That's generous.
400.
I said,
it's a B-roll from your vlog. It's going to be jugs.
I need a big pair of jugs. I need big jugs. I need some big jugs. I need some big jugs.
You know what? I'm convinced he only bought a cup of Pick-a-Brick at every store so he could say, I want a Pick-a-Brick jug.
I said, what do you call them? I said, do you call them cups or jugs? And he said, I believe the terminology is cup. Fair enough.
That was the first guy, and then the second guy, and then the first girl, and then the second girl, and then the manager, and then the other guy.
What, did you ask the manager? You're like, hang on, no, I don't believe you. Can you get your manager, please? Tell me what things are called.
Every person, every employee that was more than a hello, how are you doing, was, I've got a question for you. So me and my friend have a little debate, and he calls them pab cups. Now I call them pab jugs. What do you call them? What's the correct terminology? Pab cups. Oh, really? Because I call them pab jugs.
Oh my goodness!
I think we should start. I think jugs are much nicer, personally.
No, please don't.
Yeah, like no one's getting on that bandwagon with
no one.
I don't know. I don't know, but Brick Stage Pass says the small one could be called a pab codpiece.
I know. It's a bit Henry VIII, isn't it? That's a bit Henry VIII. Imagine that. You fill that up in no time, wouldn't you, Solo?
Oh, Jesus.
Then
I tell you what, though, it would help. It would help with pouring it in. Just saying, ergonomics and all that.
I nearly spat on my keyboard.
He says I'm full of innuendos.
You wind things up, wind things down.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to wind down, and they're all trying to wind me up. There we go.
It's a pab cup.
It is a pab cup.
Yes.
We can only apologise on the behalf of Greg.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I still think that. I think
Greg's views and opinions do not represent the rest of the British
The rest of
population.
the panel. Thank you.
Community. I tell you what, folks, just to put it into perspective,
We've turned against you.
Exactly. It didn't take long for Moto to be on our side. At the beginning, he was like, "Why do you bully him so much?" Now you know why.
I'm very disappointed in you, Moto. All I'd like to say then.
I'm sorry. I've only looked to your approval like a father, and now I went on the show because you said I should, and now I've let you down.
This is
my
true,
heart's
actually.
broken.
It's so much for a prodigy. I feel like I feel like Ben Kenobi when Anakin went off on a bender. I feel a bit let down by it. There we go.
What are you talking about? Just cut his arms and legs off.
Yeah, it's a bit like that. Was it the Homer Simpson one or something like that? Oh my God, here we go. Be very careful here, Matt. That's all I'm going to say. Henry VIII with a pab cod. There we go. I tell you what, right? Can you imagine? I'm not even going to go there. What?
The answer is no, we can't. So don't.
Okay. Now, all I'd say is, right, just to put the reason I call them pab jugs into perspective, Tek, send Moto a certain picture that you sent me. And I can just imagine Moto sitting there going, yeah, I see his point there. Sorry, Matt, give us that one again. I'll be good. Who's that meant to be?
If you behave, I'll send you to the school Greg went to.
Oh,
I'll be good.
So who's the lady meant to be?
Just a
That's probably me. That's me always seeking Greg's approval.
What can I say? I'm just not cultured enough. But anyway, I think on those bombshells, folks, those various bombshells, I think it's a nice place to start winding down the stream. So with that in mind, Moto,
yes,
is there anything coming up from your channel in the next while? Or maybe you could tell us when Lego Masters Season 2 is airing.
Oh, that I can. Yeah, absolutely. So Lego Masters Fox airs on the Fox Network. It's, I believe, 8/9, although it could be 8/7, depending on your time zone. So please check your listings. It'll be on Hulu the next day. All of this is restricted to Canada and the United States. I'm sorry, British folks and the UK and all you guys. You'll have to wait another year, is my guess, based on Season 1. But
now I get my VPN out.
Well, I have to toe the Fox line, don't do that. Just wait for it.
That is only all theoretical.
It's all theoretical.
No, theoretically, I don't know if that would do it, but whatever. But yeah, you can. You can Fox website, Fox Now app, over the broadcast, whatever whatever works for you. And then for myself, I've been completely gutting or redoing my huge Lego space outside. So I haven't done any videos, but once Lego Master starts airing, I think you can expect some really, really high quality build videos, as well as some other content that I will take a unique spin on. So one of them will be Lego Lingo, but it won't be your average Lego Lingo video. I'll be describing Lego terms, but I'll tie it to a larger philosophical point about playing well and building well as a community. So it's just a lot of talk. I'm sorry. It's going to take a couple weeks, and then once this thing starts amping up, I'll have some good content out there again. Otherwise, look at my Instagram profile. Although it's very confusing to this guy, he doesn't get it. The rest of you will get it. And then on Facebook, if you're a friend, there's always tons of fun stuff every day.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Looking forward to it. What we will get, folks, if you do want to follow. Actually, curiosity, you might have even have been interviewed by the Moto. I don't know if you can say, but there's a guy I do watch and listen to on YouTube who does a program called Bonus News. And he last season he interviewed people after the show, and
oh really?
Yeah, and I think he's doing that this season as well. But do check him out, folks. It's a way of, and certainly BrickScene will be keeping people in line with the goings on as well. So we do have our ways.
I can't talk about that site.
Can you not? Oh, sorry, I didn't realise that. I always thought BrickScene was quite legit.
No. I mean, anything that might have happened with it. Yeah.
They are legit, Greg. Oh my goodness.
He misinterpreted my answer. BrickScene is very legitimate. I know of them. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Anyway, quick, moving on swiftly. Stay quiet. Si O'Connor, rescue the situation, please. What's coming up from your channel in the next week or so? Have you got any videos? Has one just been released in the last 5 hours, potentially? Please do tell us before the end of the world.
Okay. I'll save you, Greg. I released a video before the stream, so go and check that out. It didn't do it at my normal time, so it's probably doing crap at the moment. But I usually release stuff at about 2 a.m. our time, and they do okay. But every time I release something in the daytime, it takes a little while. But go and watch that and help out a brother. And tomorrow I will have a very interesting video. It's Lego, but not as we know it. So yeah.
It's Lego, but not as we know. Have you done a mock or something like that?
No, that'll be all Lego. But it's interesting. So check it out tomorrow. If you haven't subscribe now. Link is down in the description, and turn on the notification bell as well.
Yeah, please do, folks. It really does help us do what we do around here. So, Solo Brick Builder. Have you got anything coming up from your channel in the next day or so? Has anything potentially come recently? Tell us what's happening.
I would love to say what's happened, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I've got the mouse tank to put up on my channel, which
a mouse tank. That sounds like something where mice live.
Well, because I am not going to put out the actual name, but this is a great big thing. This is probably the single most biggest bloody thing I have built out of Kobe so far. So it is ginormous and like,
oh man,
like I know, sorry, Moto. Sorry, I know. Bad words I'm saying here.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
But yeah, it's a fascinating tank, and believe me, when you actually hear the backstory on it, you're going to blow your head. So that's about it at the moment.
Okay, good stuff. I do like you do give us a bit of a history lesson on all those things, mate. You do, and I always find them really good. They're really good.
Thank you.
So do tune into his channel as well, folks. Now, one lady amongst us who how can I put it? She twitches a lot, and I don't mean she's got some sort of nervous thing going on.
You do make me nervous, though.
No, surely not. What can I say? Lovely Catherine, please do tell us what Twitch activity have you got coming up on your Twitch channel in the next week or so?
So on Sunday, I have the first of a very exciting, what is hopefully going to be a monthly occurrence, which we're calling the Brick Relay, which is about 15 hours of Lego streaming in a row with 5 different channels, starting with Brick and Nick at 3 p.m. UK time, 7 a.m. Pacific time, and then me at my usual time on Sundays, which is 6 p.m. And then it will follow on with 3 other creators, Miss Tapcat, Brickanista, and Set to Build. So there will be like a good, fill your Sunday with Lego content. And that's going to happen about once every month. So the first one is on Sunday, which is super exciting. But I usually stream on a Sunday at 6 o'clock UK time. But the Sunday after the one coming up, I will not be on my channel at 6 p.m. because I am going to be on Tricky Bricks. So I might see Moto again. I don't know.
You will see me. You will see me,
So,
and I
yeah.
will. This is a great introduction. So I'm looking forward to having you as part of the panel on Sunday.
Thanks. I hope that, I don't know. I didn't check with Flynn, but I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to tell people at this point. So anyway, that's gonna be next week.
Flynn will appreciate it as well.
But yeah, so normally I'm on twitch.tv/crankybricks on a Wednesday night at 9 o'clock UK time, that's 1 p.m. Pacific, or a Sunday at 6 p.m., that's 10 a.m. Pacific. And I'm normally building some sets, building some mocks, depends on the day and how the mood takes me.
Awesome. That sounds amazing. Good stuff. Well, I can't wait till Sunday. And I tell you what, when you do go on Tricky Bricks' channel, I'm actually looking forward to seeing you and Holly together because you two are actually friends.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. We're not going to talk about Lego at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. See a bit of Holly action. So anyway, over to this young gentleman here who, like his hats, doesn't quite understand how motorbikes work. I'm liking that, mate. It looks good. It's a nice build. Very colourful. Very teal. Love it. So, Tek, have you got any, you've got a lot of film. I'm getting the sense that you've got a lot of footage, but you're not doing much with it at the moment. Is there anything coming up from you in the next week or so?
Mockumentary, and like Claire said earlier, it'll be on her channel this week, not Kevin's, so I got that wrong on my end. Will there be any videos? Hopefully, maybe next week. Like I said, I think I've got like 6 or 7 videos to edit, but I got quite a busy weekend, so I don't know if I'll get it done. Hopefully, but just be on the lookout. I did actually manage to spontaneous stream yesterday, which is good fun. I managed to get home from work a bit earlier, so I think the best thing to do, and it sounds a bit cliche or whatever, but like go subscribe, turn on the notifications, because sometimes I will just finish early from work and I'll be like, right, okay, I've got enough time to stream before the mad rush of people in the evening. So yeah, that's probably the best thing to do for me because it's very spontaneous at the moment.
Yeah, that's all right. Like a bit of spontaneity or whatever the word is. I like spontaneity. Oh, I can't say the word tonight. What can I say? Come on, help me out here. So
spontaneity.
Just say jugs.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Jugs, yeah. If in doubt, folks, jugs. They'll get you out of bother. So moving on swiftly. Matt Elder, have you got any drawing streams coming up?
Yeah, I'll be doing tomorrow 7 p.m. UK, 2 p.m. New York. My usual You Say I Draw. I'm going on a bit of a caricature bender at the moment, so I'll be on caricatures again. So if you want anything done, or any celebrities, or any mini influencers within the Lego community, they sometimes turn out fun. And I think, yeah, maybe on Sunday might be doing another father and son build with my son. Might be a bit later because we're doing some family stuff. And I think that's the main thing. And just while we're still finishing up on everything.
Oh, good night.
Oh, here we go. Hold on. Good night. Hot chocolate in a pad jug. I tell you what, folks, there's no better way to do it than that. That's for sure.
Looks like they're drinking out of a Pab cup, though.
That makes me feel.
Yep.
That makes me feel warm and cozy just thinking about that.
I bet it does.
It really does. It really does. It really does. It's that feel good factor. You know what I'm saying? Look at you, look. I tell you what, one thing I might consider getting for my cabin, folks, it's a chair that swivels. Because he does a lot of swiveling, I've noticed, his old Tech. A lot of swiveling.
How could you not?
This is true. How could you not, indeed? It's just one of those things. You're compelled to do it if you can. But no, coming up from London Bridge Bricks, I've just dropped a video yesterday, which is a vlog.
On this again.
Oh, come on! I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it. I mean, look at it. Look, it's like that scene out of Jaws 3. But no, so yeah, if you fancy watching me having built, actually, I have built quite a bit of this as well, a Lego cabin or cabin for my Lego collection, then please do check out the channel. You'll find the details of that particular video down in the description below, where you find details of everybody that's in this stream, including people like him. So yeah, Matt, I'm getting a sense that you've got another drawing in you that you're trying to get out before the end.
Yeah. Just
all right, no pressure,
no pressure, but we're going to full screen you while you draw.
Greg's got half hour promoting his own channel. Yeah, don't you worry.
Okay, well, coming up next week, folks, you've got the backlog that's going to be 8 o'clock on Wednesday. That's going to be my channel. I'm going to be building. I might build the Lego shop this week. I think that's a good set, isn't it, Tech?
Which one?
The Lego shop or the branded store. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't built it, but yeah, there's a few versions of that, right?
Yeah, I think there has been. I think there's a few mocks of them around. So that's going to be me and Sai on Wednesday, and then Thursday at 8:30 we'll be over on Sai O'Connor's channel for his weekly blast at streaming, and then we'll be back here on Friday as well for number 69 of London Calling. Oh, here we go.
For that one.
Sorry, Tech. I kind of, how can I put it? Loaded the gun there. You fire the bullets.
You set them up, I'll knock them down.
Okay, let's have a look at Sharky, or was it Sharpie? I can't remember. I like dolphins. I tell you what, folks. Right, take it from me. If dolphins are hungry, they'll eat you. Believe me.
Yeah, man, dolphins are those things are apex predators.
I know, yeah.
Don't mess with a dolphin.
No, people think dolphins are like really cuddly, cutie, and that. They're not. They'll have you. They'll take you down. They really
so will a dog or a cat.
Well, that's it. I actually. Now, I'm not just saying this, right? But when I was in, where was I at the time? I was in the Bahamas. That was it.
See what I mean, Matt? You've got about half hour yet before down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, BrickStage Pass has just come up with an acronym for jugs too. I don't know if anyone's seen that.
Yeah, just an unbelievable Greg stream. I would say just a usual Greg stream.
Yeah, just a usual
jugs.
It's not unbelievable to me at all.
If I did a stream and I called it, like, you can imagine you're doing the thumbnails for it and everything like that, and you call it jugs, it's going to disappoint a lot of people out there. That's all I'm going to say.
The jug stream.
The jug stream. But yeah, okay, folks. Well, just remind me another time, and I'll tell you the story about me, a dolphin in the Bahamas. We'll leave it at that. We'll create some tension for next time. But look at that! Look, that shark's getting all nervous. Thinking about it.
Is it the shark or is it the owner?
Yeah, we're both pretty nervous
No one
right now.
knows the shark. But
The
anyway,
shark
folks,
can't actually face palm.
The shark is projecting for the.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
for the
can't really reach
puppeteer.
his eyes. He can kind of
what-
cover his.
what I'm going to say, folks, I'm trying to wind this down. Come on.
I want to go to bed. Come on. Greg.
So one thing I've noticed that Tricky Bricks says that I always say is, you know what, folks, keep your hands clean, keep wearing the masks, be kind to yourself, be kind to each other, and Lego. He did do the impression. I was hoping for it. Give me the and Lego. Come
I
on.
can't do it every week.
All right, come on, let's try it again. Come on, I'll start again.
I'll help you, Ted.
Let's do it. So
Not on full screen.
all right. I'll take you off full screen. All right, here we go. So, and Lego and Lego is a wonderful thing, folks. And never forget that. And each and every one of you are too. Take care, folks. You are wonderful. You are the best. I love you lots. Take care. And we'll see you all very, very soon.